everyone, we got a special episode for you guys. We have a brand new update that has just been released to the game. In this episode, we're going to be checking out the entire update, all the new features, and we're also going to be checking out how it affects the game, doing an entire playthrough. If you guys want more of this, I'll definitely be covering it as much as I can. Let's get this video to 500 likes to keep it going. If you guys also wouldn't mind subscribing, we're so close to 100,000. I definitely appreciate your support. Without further ado, grab your popcorn, grab your snacks, and let's get right into the video. Hello everyone and welcome to Wide Valley. This is a brand new map that just came to the game in the latest update, and there is also a bunch of new features that have just come to the game. Just look at how beautiful this map looks. We're going to be starting on top of this giant cliff face, and honestly I can imagine a church, one of the new churches that just came to the update, right on top of this cliff face, basically where our camp is. So let's take a look at what our region kind of looks like. We've got lots of trees, which I'm very excited about. We have rich mushrooms, wild animals, got some clay and some iron, and we also have rich stone, which is very, very necessary for building our church. And that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going against Team Yellow and Team Blue, and they are kind of in the middle region in the top left there. So we got, let's see where they're kind of starting. They are situated right here. They got some pretty good resources for themselves. Nice little start there, and I actually love this little river running through here. Nice little touch, 2 bridges looking very, very nice. Up here we have Team Yellow, and they are basically just kind of in the middle of nowhere, to be honest. They got lots of trees to chop down, but that is about it. Salt, I'm probably, yeah, maybe save them for last. I don't really need those resources too bad. But this is honestly one of the nicest regions in this brand new map. We also have, let's kind of go in this mode, I guess, so you can see the individual regions. You got like cliff faces here, this like sandy rock formation, that looks kind of cool. Lots of different opportunities. Like I can imagine a kind of a church over here maybe. Might be too steep, but everything looks very, very nice. This is a huge region, by the way. Lots of endless possibilities. And I saw so many cool like little paths like this one, and there's also one I think in our region that I saw. Like, look how crazy this looks. Oh, that's so, just imagine a little merchant walking through here with his little mule or something. That'd be so cool. Lots of little rivers. Let's get started. We have lots of trees to chop down, and let's get started with a logging camp. I'll probably end up building my town kind of in this general area. This actually works out because this is kind of where our town starts, and I'll kind of build in this area. Honestly, our church might take up a lot of this space. It's not too bad, actually. I can kind of build around that, but that is going to be our main priority, is putting that church in a good spot. So I think let's put our logging camp, honestly, kind of, I'll probably start chopping down here. So let's put our logging camp as close to over here as we can. I think like right there looks pretty good. Clear out a nice little opening for that. We're also going to need a couple of other things. Maybe even a new hitching post. Let's maybe get a couple of paths in here first. So I think let's do, if you're coming this way, a nice path coming in through here. And I'll just leave that there, and then maybe do something similar. A nice little Y junction coming in. I feel like that would look pretty good coming into our main town. I actually like that tree. I'm going to try and preserve that if I can. Let's kind of just come through here. And then honestly, I'm just going to leave that there. I think I might get my granary and storehouse kind of like right here. And I could put those in here right away. Where the heck are those again? I've got a granary right here. So I think I might put this right there, kind of next to that tree. Maybe as close to the tree as I can get it. That looks beautiful. We also have a storehouse we can get in here, which I might put kind of right next to here, and that's kind of right here. This is basically the limit of where we can build our town, so I like that quite a lot. And I can take this kind of just right through here, and then obviously go towards the main part of our town. I might even leave a little bit of room for like a tavern in there. That might be kind of cool. Let's just leave it there for now. Connect that if I can. I guess they're just going to naturally build that. Actually, let's maybe just demolish that, and then we can put a new one here. There we go. That looks beautiful. We're also going to need a hunting camp right away here. So I guess our hunting camp could probably go maybe kind of like back in the trees here or something. That would look pretty nice. And I do, like I said, I want to leave a little bit of room for a tavern in here. So I think I could put my tavern like right there, and that would look very, very nice. So I'll probably put that, and then my path can just come straight down through here and connect to our main town. Let's make sure our tavern still fits in there. It does. Oh, but you know what? I might have to adjust that a little bit because I think we're a little bit close to, we can always move this road as well. So I think that should be just fine there. That's a lot better. We were getting a little bit close to this area, so I don't want to put anything in there. Otherwise, I might shoo our animals away. That's looking pretty good. We also need to get our mushrooms ready to go. So let's get a forager hut. And is this quite steep? I don't think it is, but I guess let's just try it anyway. So those are our mushrooms. Let's just put that maybe right there in that little opening. Take this straight through here. Maybe knock down a couple of trees along the way and poke out right to our main road. So we can start getting our mushrooms, our wild animals, and obviously eventually we'll go for our stone. We want to do that as soon as we can. We also have our logging camp here. So I think I'll put this, honestly, just take it straight up. We could maybe try and repurpose a little marketplace area in here maybe. So I think what I might do, let's take this and go kind of like this. I don't know, maybe a little bit further. Something like that, and maybe even adjust our curve a little bit. Our road curvature, let's go back a little bit. Let's adjust our curvature just a tiny bit just to get a nice little curve on there. And then honestly, I think I could get a little market in here. I feel like this would look maybe a little bit further. I don't know, something like that. That gives us a decent amount. It's right across from our granary and storehouse, so I think that should look quite nice. This is going to be the bulk of our town. We've got our stores, all of that kind of cool stuff. And then I imagine some houses kind of over here, maybe leading over here as well. We also need to place our well somewhere, so let's maybe put that maybe over here. I wouldn't mind having this nice and close to... I mean, if my church is going to go like kind of right here, isn't it? Can I fit that? This is kind of a priority, so we need to make sure my church is going to look as sweet as possible. I think I could maybe get it like right... Honestly, it doesn't have to go right there. I might put it like kind of right in here. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. So we got some room for sure, and then it actually leaves a little bit of space for some housing here. Let's maybe move my hitching post. Maybe just right. In fact, I could probably do a little path in here. Just kind of going straight through, and it can maybe even lead around straight to the other side, just so we can kind of go right around it. And then I'll just get my hitching posts and I will put them on the other side of that. Hope they're not too stinky. Smell has not been introduced into the game yet, so we are in the clear there. I mean, doing this as realistic as possible. I probably don't want to have that there, to be honest. Right next to our marketplace where we're selling food. Let's maybe put it maybe like over here or something. Might be kind of cool. Maybe like right there, and then I could have another one maybe next to here, which... yeah, let's just put it like right there. Looks pretty fine. Okay, we're going to have a couple of those. We're already building quite a few things. The new things, I'll kind of just give you a little overview of this update. Obviously, this has changed dramatically. This is new. Kind of just the unit cards and all that. These are all kind of new, and obviously these looking very, very cool. I absolutely love them. And we also have a construction yard. So this is your kind of specialty workers or specialty construction workers for building your tier 3 buildings and your church and stuff like that. Probably even your castle, I would imagine. So you would have to have that, and you do get an ox cart, which is kind of nice. If you have extra oxen laying around, you'll be able to pull out an ox cart and move stuff a lot faster. They work 50% faster than a regular builder. So we are building some things right now. I imagine those going up 50% faster. Definitely nice. And the other benefit is, usually I'd keep one unassigned family here to build things. If you have one worker, maybe even 2 workers on your construction yard, you can drain this rate to 0 and it won't really hurt you. Okay, that's looking really good. I just wanted to take a quick second to tell you about today's video sponsor, Final Audio. Have you ever wondered what it feels like to truly get lost in your music? The Final Audio DX3000 CL was designed to do exactly that. Combining premium craftsmanship with a warm, natural sound, these closed-back headphones are immersive, engaging, and built to make every listening session something special. Designed for long listening sessions, they're lightweight, comfortable, and engineered to bring out incredible detail while maintaining the rich musical presentation Final Audio is known for. They're also an excellent choice for gaming, making it easier to pick up subtle audio cues like footsteps while delivering a level of sound quality that's a noticeable leap from your typical gaming headset. If you're looking for a pair of closed-back headphones that deliver outstanding sound with exceptional comfort and craftsmanship, I can confidently recommend checking out the Final Audio DX3000 CL. You can learn more using the link in the video description below. Experience your music with Final Audio DX3000. Did I ever place our well? I don't think I did that yet. Let's get our well. Honestly, maybe like over here might be fine. Kind of next to our hunting post. It's kind of out of the way. People know where it is. The locals, anyway. Oh, you know what? Right here is perfect. I'm going to do that instead. I like that. I have turned my UI up for you guys. I think the UI even got a little bit smaller in this latest update, so I bumped it up a little bit. If I could put this like right there, that'd be kind of cool. Like that spot, we got our logging camp up and running. Let's get 2 workers on there, and let's actually limit our area. So if I chop down, and our people are gonna have some beefy calf muscles, let's work on maybe that. And we got a nice sizable forest there for us to chop down. I love that. And our storehouse and granary, let's quickly get a couple of workers on there because we do have some supplies to collect. So let's get those figured out. And we also have our hunting camp. That should take care of our main things, and what's nice is we can immediately start getting food. So I love that. Let's collect all this as fast as we can, and then we can begin to get some houses in this area. I also really want to build my church just so I can kind of get that taken care of. We have 16 wild animals. Let's maybe, yeah, 12 is a pretty good number. Let's try maybe 10 might be pretty good. 16 isn't amazing, but should be all right. And then this is coming up as well. All is well, and I think that has been completely cleared out. So let's get our storehouse worker back, and we can start building some houses, maybe stuff like that. Let's actually get a. Now, how much timber do we have? We got 2 timber. I think I'm gonna quickly get. We don't need a woodcutter's lodge quite yet. I may get a saw pit and put that like right there. It's not too often I have like my industrial buildings right next to my market, but there you have it. It is right here. In fact, you know what might look kind of cool, and I could probably put my tavern in here as well, but I think like storehouse would look kind of cool over here. So I'm actually gonna move this. I know it seems completely ridiculous, but we're going for aesthetics here. Let's just put our storehouse like right, kind of like right there. I love that. It's kind of surrounded by the trees as well. This, you kind of, the trees are kind of, oh my gosh, they're actually like morphing into it. That's not super ideal. But, and now we need to build that as fast as we can. So let's get that done. This hitching post's done, so let's order a second ox. We can begin to build things a little bit quicker. Let's see what we can do for some houses. I could probably have one lot, maybe kind of like right in here. Obviously we need to get rid of that, and then a few lots would look good like kind of right in this area. So let's maybe get this path, and I imagine a few houses. You know, I might actually move this as well. If we could get a couple more houses in here, that would be beautiful. Let's maybe put that there, and then we could probably just draw in a nice path kind of going through here.
Summer's coming soon.
And maybe, I don't know, what do we do? I'll maybe bring this out to about that, and then once this camp is gone, I'll take this a little bit further, and then we can kind of get some houses in this general area. But for my first houses, I mean, where do we want to get those? This is kind of skinny looking. I'll probably have to get a few houses in here. So I've kind of screwed myself here. Should we maybe take this up and go through here, and then I can get some houses in this area. Maybe like one right in there. And I may actually take this up straight through here to there. And then I can get some houses right in this area. So I like that. Let's get a few plots right in here. And that can be the first few houses for us. Obviously we need some more timber, so we'll maybe wait for that. Okay, there we go. We have enough timber now. Let's lock those in. I actually love those houses right there. And then that should give us enough houses for everything. As far as our church, oh yeah, I could go like literally anywhere here. So that's actually perfect. That should be plenty of room for us. So I like that. We also need to get somebody on our mushrooms here. So let's maybe get this thing done. Just because it is seasonal and I want to get that harvested as fast as I can. Let's get somebody on our storehouse to quickly collect this stuff before we get rained on. And this is looking beautiful. So we have this path coming up. Let's maybe just connect it right there. And then we can get our first houses in here. Now I thought about maybe having a couple houses facing our marketplace. In fact, I could probably even, let's do this. Let's do something like that. So I can get a few houses right there. And then one maybe going this way. I like that a little better. And we have a little bit more timber, so I'm going to get one house kind of right in here, if I can. Let's take it right up to our granary.
Summer's coming soon.
Kind of like that. I don't know, maybe one plot looks pretty good there. I like that. And then we have a little bit more timber as well, so I think I could maybe get one in here. Now let's make sure there we go. Okay, we can do that. I like that. I also kind of like that though. I do kind of like it facing that. I don't know, what should I do? I always like them facing our market, so I think let's maybe go something like that. I feel like that'd look kind of cool. And then those houses should be built up pretty soon. These homeless tents should be gone, and then we should be able to continue on with our build. This thing is probably... oh gosh, we don't have anybody to build. Okay, we cleaned up that stuff. Let's get somebody off of there. And generic storage should be fine. So I think we should be good to keep one unassigned to build some things. And then obviously once somebody moves in, that will help out a lot. Can't wait to build my church. And I think our saw pit should be done pretty soon. We're slowly working on that. We got 8 timber, so that is good as well. And we actually have a lot of houses coming up, so that is fantastic. Okay, our forager hut is done and ready. I think what I could do is maybe get some wild animals there. Let's take somebody off our hunting camp for now, just so we can still have somebody unassigned and get some mushrooms collected. We also have 2 workers on there, which honestly will kind of pay off for us. We do need a lot of timber, so that is quite nice. If you guys didn't know, in the latest update, or not in the latest update, one of the recent ones, you now have, what are they calling it? Seasonal assignments. So you can kind of assign them per season. So imagine having like a fisherman. If the ice freezes in the winter, you can take winter off and only have them working in the kind of summer and spring and fall months. So that's definitely cool. You also have the ability to protect resource area. So if I did this over top of our mushrooms, they'll kind of cut around the mushrooms. So it's kind of nice that way. Makes me happy. I love seeing nice quality of life updates coming to the game. Can't wait to get my church here. Or would the church kind of look cool over here as well? I mean, some houses might look kind of cool over there, but obviously we gotta have our church right here. It's non-negotiable. It just has to be done. Let's speed this up and get a few things built. We are doing quite well in the food department. We got 8 months of food, so we're actually doing very, very well there. I'd love to get some more people moved in. So once we kind of get some houses built, that will bump up our approval rating a lot. Right now we're despised. These ungrateful homeless people. We got to get them some homes, get them in some houses of their own. They absolutely hate us right now, so we got to get them nice and happy. I think what we could do, I mean, we got 22 timber. Let's just take a family off of there. Let's start getting some planks, because then we can start building our church. we could start getting some stone and stuff like that. We also need to maybe get our woodcutter's lodge, which I'll probably put, honestly, right there. Looks pretty good. Doesn't have to be too fancy. This is like a complete cliff. Our people are going to have the beefiest calf muscles coming up and down this hill, chopping trees down. Our calves or our oxen are just going to be shredded. So I'm excited for that. They'll be extra strong, work extra fast, or even slower because they'll probably end up dying and falling off the cliff. One of the two, we'll find out. That is full now. It would honestly be really nice if we could have like a couple of families move in. Let's see, do we have any planks yet? Got 20 planks. I think we might be able to get our church. Yeah, we totally can. So we could put this... where is our... Oh, show tabs, rotate. What happened to the... Okay, snap to roads is down here now. So we could put this like right... Oh man, anywhere we want. I could put it like right here. I don't hate it kind of tucked into the trees here though. I don't know. Let's maybe just snap it to the roads and we could put it right there. It looks amazing. And we need to figure out what we want to put here. Like I could probably put a house or something. Or maybe kind of just leave it open maybe? I don't know. We can figure it out, but we'll get that thing built up. We got some houses coming up already. We got 3 houses built, so that's nice. And hopefully somebody will move in relatively soon. We should have quite a bit of mushrooms. Yeah, we get 11 months of food, so let's check this out. We got 89 mushrooms and some... I think that's it. A little bit of bread still from when we moved in some small games, so that's not bad. We should have quite a bit of... What is it? The pelts that we can sell. So maybe what we should do... I mean, obviously we're building our church. I'll set that to maybe highest priority. Just to get that thing done. Boost our approval rating up. Houses would also be high on that list. In fact, let's maybe do those first. And then this we can just do very high priority. We also need to get our trading post. Well, you know what? That would have been kind of perfect right there. Where can we put this thing? Maybe like here. It's not too far off. And then actually let's maybe see where our trading points are. We do have one up here. So I mean really anywhere along here. I could also put my trading post like here, which might be kind of cool. Nice little building. Let's maybe do that. That'd be kind of cool. It's not super ideal, but it is kind of out of the way, and I don't really know what else to put here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's put our trading post right there. Kind of on the cliff side. That's actually really cool. I like that. Okay, hopefully some more people will move in soon. We got some houses coming up, and there we go. We are officially not homeless anymore. I think as far as an upgrade, oh, the other thing is they are going to start working on all of these next. So when you upgrade your town, like we just did, we get a medium town now, I think, or maybe, what is it called? It is a small village. Next is a medium village. We have an upgrade here. I think the one I'm going to go for is our off the Votgeland. So we have a hunting hound that we can add to our hunting camp. Increase export price on minor trades, which is amazing. So we can sell those earth pelts for more. Increase capacity for forage goods. That is incredible as well. So now this has doubled to 296. So that will be able to grow quite fast. We also have an armament livery. We can form a nice little militia. You know, it'd be kind of fun if it wasn't just spears and shields every time. Like, what if they sent you swords, or what do you call it? Sidearms and small shields. Like, that'd be kind of cool. Just so it switches up. I don't know, it doesn't have to be spears and shields every time. So now we can start working on our church next. I think we have enough planks. So let's take our family back from that. That's actually full anyway. So we have 35 planks. And I think, oh no, we got 2 workers available. What do we want to do with them? Maybe on our hunting camp, we can also buy our hunting hound. We can have our little doggo. Let's continue to build our church and our houses. We do need 1 available living space if possible. And this little spot is open now since our tents are gone. So let's put a nice house there. I could actually get 2 Or maybe 1. You know, I don't hate 2. Let's maybe do 2 there. That looks pretty good. We got our trading post here coming up. So let's kind of just see where else we can get a few houses. I could probably get a few little lots here. And this would actually be pretty ideal. Let's maybe take a path straight through here. And obviously it might get pretty steep. So let's maybe do something like that. And then maybe kind of come up like that. I don't know if that's going to be too steep, but let's just try getting a few houses in here. I could probably get a few little lots in here. So let's see what we can come up with. We got 7 timber. We can get a few longer plots. I think what I might do is 2 just giant ones. That might be kind of cool. Facing our church. I actually like that a lot. So let's do that. And then throughout here, I'll probably just future-proof a little area. Obviously, this is pretty steep coming up this hill. And then we can kind of just build, maybe even just on either side of this. Let's kind of just leave that there. I don't know if there's a path. I mean, obviously we have this over here. This is outside the map, I think. So we can't really do much there. Yeah, let's just kind of leave our path there, and then we can build some houses there for the future. But this is looking quite all right so far. I'm probably going to keep this little clump of trees just because it looks so good. And we are already working pretty hard on all those. Actually, somebody just moved in, so let's maybe start getting some firewood. I imagine we could probably take out this whole area as well. I'll start working on that. And then we're also going to need to get a charcoal kiln. So I can't put that anywhere around here. I could maybe put it back here. That's not a terrible spot. And it's actually kind of close. I may have to move my well again. But it's not in like an awful location. Yeah, if I just kind of tuck this back like that, that might be kind of cool. And then our well, I'll probably have to move, I'm not gonna lie. I need a little path to come in through there, so let's maybe move our well. I mean, really anywhere. Like, I could probably even get it, like, right there. That's kind of perfect. I can't really get anything else there anyway, so I think that's going to be good. And then our path can just come straight through there. And that's going to be good for us anyway. Yeah, I love that. And actually, this is really nice because then I could have a little area for a couple of other buildings in here. Yeah, that'll actually work out quite nicely. So we do have some planks. I need to start getting some stone if possible. So what I might do is build our quarry. Looks like I can do this. Let's build it like right... Maybe kind of tucked into the trees might be kind of cool. Let's build our quarry like kind of right back in there. And then we can just take a path. Honestly, maybe kind of like this. Straight down, kind of like so. And then take this up. And then I should be able to get a little house in here as well if I wanted. Would be kind of cool. Harvest season has started. I don't know what we have for fertility. I can't imagine much. No, we don't have much fertility. The other thing is oats are a new thing, and obviously that's where our fertility is for oats. We could get some over there. We need to be able to feed our animals, and we also have the ability to get cows now. So through your pastures and your livestock, you can now get cows as well as sheep. Cows give you milk, sheep give you wool, and then you can actually turn that milk into cheese if you so choose with your cheesemonger. So that's a tier 3 house upgrade. So you can now make cheese. That's actually quite nice. And I've kind of tested it. You can get a lot of cows and they actually make milk quite fast. So I don't know how much milk you need to make cheese, but we will find out. Maybe not in this build, but we'll kind of see what happens there. That's looking pretty good. Our church is almost done. And it is now done. Look how epic this thing is going to look on the cliff face there. Especially with our houses. That's going to look so cool. Can't wait to upgrade that thing. To upgrade it right now, we need stone, mortar, and clay. So, I mean, we do have a little bit of clay, so I should be able to get that done. But yeah, that really boosts our approval rating. We're up to 62%. And I think if we get another family moved in, I'm going to put them on our storehouse. Because I bet you this is, yeah, it's actually full. So let's get somebody on there right now. Okay, we've had a couple of houses built here. This is going to be amazing for vegetables, I imagine. Or maybe even some fruit. So we'll kind of see what we can do with that, with our orchard. Honestly, I might just keep some of these guys permanently assigned on our storehouse and granary. Just because they're doing so well. Oh, that's now shrinking and it says 0. So that is perfect. We can free them up. And they actually got quite a bit of mushrooms. So that makes me happy. Harvest season has ended. Let's get them back on our hunting camp. Just so we can kind of hunt all the way through the year. We got some pelt that we need to sell. So I need to get our trading post up and running. Our church is now done. So that's going to really help out. What else can we do for approval rating? We also need to get our well done. Let's maybe set that to highest priority. That's just free approval. As well as somebody else just moved in. So where else could we get somebody? We're building that. I may just keep 2 unassigned families to build some things. We should have a little bit of firewood. We also got that. Let's maybe go to our storehouse and do this right now. So usually what I do is take off firewood just so we can keep all the firewood collected in here. Actually, you know what? That doesn't really matter just because our charcoal kiln is so close. And in fact, it's closer to our storehouse. So let's keep that enabled there. We can get some firewood here. And then they can distribute it into our marketplace. That actually works out quite nicely. I'm happy about that. Okay, somebody else just moved in as well. So our quarry is going to be done hopefully pretty soon. We need to start making some money if possible. We got food up and running, or food under control basically. So small game is looking pretty good. Mushrooms are looking good. Firewood is also looking good. So I think we can kind of start working on selling some things. So let's get somebody on our trading post. Now is a great time to start selling those pelts. We got a hitching post there. In fact, I might get a couple more of those. Like I could probably fit 1, 2 more in here, maybe? Maybe 1 more on that side. Maybe 1 for just symmetricalness, symmetry. And I think let's get another one at our logging camp. We have 17 timber. We get a decent amount of planks. I'm just going to leave that for now. I would start mining this stuff. We just don't have enough families yet. So I'm just going to wait. And honestly, it's just not, there's no point. So let's get somebody in our quarry though. And then we could also get a stonemason station, which could probably go right there. I like that. This is a little bit further from our storehouse. So I will go to here and I will tick off rough stone. Rubble stone we could probably collect. Rough stone. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll make dress stone. We can still collect dress stone. Yeah, we'll keep all of our rough stone over here. Collected in here because we have 200 generic storage. They should be able to work a little faster. And this is now done. So let's get somebody on there and let's start selling a couple of things. We have 52 pelts that we can sell. Let's start selling all of them. We can sell them for 3 each because we got this upgrade. Look at that. Oh, where to go? Increase export price on minor trades. Since that is a minor trade, we get a little bit more money. So I'm very happy about that, as well as all this kind of went up in price too. So very, very happy about that. We currently only have 1 available living space. So I would love to get at least 1 more house. I could probably put 1 in here. I was like the idea of just leaving that open because I could get like a lime kiln in there. I don't know. Or should I? I don't even have room for houses. This is kind of crazy. I could maybe get some on the entrance to our town, but not even. Like this is too steep. I think our only bet is getting a few houses over here. So what I may do is just take 1 up through here and do something like that. And then I should be able to get a couple of houses in this spot. Let's see what we can come up with. That actually does get us pretty good. Let's maybe do that, and I wouldn't mind like some thicker ones for vegetables or something. I love that. Let's lock that in. That gives us lots of housing and pretty big lots for vegetables as well. And over here I could probably get 1 or 2. Let's see what we can come up with. I could probably do something like that, and then maybe just get like, I don't know. What should we do with that? Actually, I can continue this on. This is actually kind of perfect. Let's continue this on straight to there. And then I can actually do that. So let's do that. And probably something like that. Maybe one big lot might be kind of cool. Or maybe two. Yeah, let's just do one giant lot. And then honestly, I probably could have continued that a little further. But I like that. That gives us 6 available living space once we build all of those. So we do have 1 available family that we can put somewhere. Honestly, I could start getting a lot more stone. So let's collect a bunch, as much as we can. We currently have 15. And then let's kind of just build that up as much as we can, because then I can start making it. And that'll be good. We also need to get a couple of other things. We're also going to need a lime kiln for our mortar. So we kind of botched that, didn't we? We did. Oh, never mind. We left all this space. It's like I planned it. I wouldn't mind just keeping some of these trees. So let's put it there. Nice lime kiln. And then if we ever need another stonemason station, we'll have some room for it. Like right there, or even like kind of right there might be kind of cool. I don't really want to uproot any trees. Let's just get that there. Just get it built and then it's done. As far as right now, we got 33 timber. Wouldn't mind a little bit more planks. So honestly, let's get a little bit more planks quickly. We don't want to make it all into planks, so I might actually limit this. So let's go... Let's keep maybe like 25 or maybe 20 timber and make the rest into planks. That should give us quite a lot. I love that. Actually, we just made some money. Look at that. 136 regional wealth. We have even some pelts left over, which is kind of crazy. So we have enough for a horse. So let's get one of those. Absolutely love that. We got lots of hitching posts. Honestly, no need to spend any planks to upgrade these. I'm just gonna kind of wait. Let's wait till we have just tons of planks in excess. I need to get like some weapons and stuff like that. So we're kind of getting to the point where, yeah, I could maybe start making some of that. I definitely like that. Let's start making some dress stone and then I could probably start selling some of it. We got minor trades. This even bumped up, so that's definitely nice. We could sell some rubble stone. And in fact, I might do that. Let's maybe just do, let's keep like 20 around, just a nice round number. Minor trade, we do not need a trade route. Our guys will take care of it. If you did want to, you could, just so merchants would come to your town. Just less time for them to travel. And honestly, it might be kind of worth it. I might get that later, but right now we do need to buy this trade route, so let's buy that. And then we can keep maybe 20 of that as well. Let's actually kind of see what we need. We need 20 rough or dressed stone, 10 mortar, and 10 clay roof tiles. So a couple of things there that we do need. And we're actually kind of running out of tools as well. So let's start getting our mine going. We could start mining this area. It's kind of in a weird spot. Let's maybe build it as close to here as we can. So let's go right there. And then we could just take it kind of just around this area. I could probably just squeak through the trees there. Something like that. And then lead back to our town. I think that'll look pretty good. I could maybe have a little path going across here. I don't know. Is that super weird? I could maybe do something like that. That's not terrible. It definitely makes sense. It's just nice and fluid. Okay, that's perfect. Hopefully those mushrooms will grow for us. And if we have a little bit of stone, I wouldn't mind upgrading some of this stuff. We're actually getting quite low on space. So we should probably upgrade it pretty soon. We do just need planks. So, I mean, right now they haven't really done much with that. You know what? Let's maybe order another ox if we can. Having a third ox would really help. We got one kind of working. They're probably even both working on logging camp. We're getting tons of timber, which is nice. And we have some planks now. So I think I should be able to upgrade this. Let's get this thing done. As well as our granary. I could probably upgrade that soon. Doesn't need it as much, but it's doing pretty all right. Lots of people are moving. Lots. Oh my gosh, we got all those done. That's kind of nice. So I could maybe follow the curvature here. And maybe let's kind of just do something like this. and maybe kind of go up this way. Oh, people are cold. And let's squeak in right through there. And then what I can do is just have a path going through here. And then I could get lots of houses in this area. You know, I wouldn't mind keeping some of these trees preserved. So let's maybe do that. And then I can keep this area empty. Let's get a few more houses. So we can get one plot right in here. Hopefully it's not too steep. Yeah, honestly, just one there. And then up here we can get a few as well. So that actually looks pretty good. And then in here I could also get a few more. Let's just literally get a few houses in here. Do something like that. I like that. So that gives us tons more houses. Definitely needed. We can also get a expansion here. Oh, I can upgrade all of these, can't I? So I'll probably do these ones first just because they are the closest to our granary and storehouse. I'll probably do these ones as well. They would be good tailors and all that good stuff. This one too. And then if we can get quite a bit of money, which looks like we have, we could start selling. Actually, do we have dress stone yet? We have 21, so they should be able to start selling those pretty soon. I'm going to get another worker on here. It is almost March, so I will need somebody on here. I might as well just get them now. Maybe get some herbs started just so we can keep our people nice and healthy. If your people are ever sick, let's maybe see if I can find somebody that's sick. Yeah, these people are sick. That's actually perfect. This little exclamation point triangle, they are sick. You need herbs. So you get those from here. And then you got to keep some in your town to kind of keep everybody nice and healthy. So that is definitely needed. Got a message here, raiders near. That is just fine. These are perfect plots. So honestly, I might spend a little bit of money. Let's get some orchards going just so we can get some trees planted. And if there's any other really big ones, like this is a great one as well. You would actually be a nice little vegetable garden maybe. Get some nice vegetable gardens there. These will be good vegetable gardens probably. I just want to get all that stuff kind of just planted, set up, and ready for a nice harvest. This one's also good. What do I want to make you? I guess we'll kind of see. We do have a few more family members, so I wouldn't mind getting some charcoal. We probably have... Yeah, we got 128 firewood, so definitely start getting that. Let's get another horse. And let's start selling charcoal as well. So we will need a trader out for that. And let's keep maybe like 10. Just to kind of sell. We can also sell firewood if we want. Yeah, if we export charcoal, that would be nice. Let's maybe find where we want to get our extra worker. The dress stone is actually doing pretty good. We got lots of rough stone. Let's get some more. I think they should be able to work pretty fast. So if we just get more stone, that would be amazing. And let's see if this is done. Not quite. They haven't even really started it. We are working on a few of other upgrades first. Like upgrading our houses. So I am seeing a blacksmith. I am seeing a joiner's workshop here. And what's nice is you actually need to get... So actually to build this, you need wooden parts. That's a little gear looking thing. So that's the first time you've actually needed wooden parts. So you have to build some of those. So that's not completely pointless now. We got 2 workers on here, 2 horses. That is excellent. In fact, I might get their own little hitching post. I could probably put one like maybe right there. Might be kind of cool. Maybe one on the other side. Yeah, let's maybe do that. Probably have one like right there too. Why not? Actually, I'm going to get rid of this. And just for aesthetic purposes, I'd love to have a little marketplace in here. Look how cool that would look. Oh yeah, look at that. Get a little marketplace right in there. That'd be beautiful. So hopefully we can set up some over there. Obviously this is going to fill up quite fast. I could just move some over. But I guess we'll see. Food is doing quite well. Hopefully we can keep our approval rating high. Let's actually check out our well situation. Let's maybe upgrade that just to make sure we don't run out of water. Get a nice stone well. Let's speed it up a little bit. We We have a decent amount of timber. And I think we're actually at our limit anyway. So let's get our saw pit worker back. And we can get them doing something else. Like maybe even our mushrooms. I don't know. We're getting actually quite a bit of mushrooms, so yeah, that's currently just growing. There's no point in having 2 families on there. This is doing good as well. For some reason it's at 9, even though we had it set to 10. Maybe one died. That'd be quite tragic. Sad to see it. Let's maybe just get another worker on our quarry, I guess. These are kind of ready to go. Let's get some vegetables. Having some more money would be nice. Yeah, that's so expensive. I think let's maybe get our apples and all that stuff first. We have officially reached a medium village. Next is a large village. So if this was upgraded, we have 2 little upgrades we can get. So that's actually amazing. I imagine this is going to be a good upgrade. This will be 2. And then this will just be like unlimited money perks or something. I don't know. How good can they get? Actually, what I can picture them doing is we have so many available right here. I bet you they'll actually limit us to like just 3 to pick from to start off, and then the rest of these will be in these ones, I would imagine. And then obviously they might add some more, but that's kind of what I can see them doing. I can't imagine each one of these cards being filled up this much with 9 choices. That's kind of insane. But you never know. They might surprise us a little bit. We're still making quite a bit of money, and having some horses really helps now. So these are actually ready to go. I don't know if I want... Yeah, let's maybe get a joiner's workshop and a blacksmith just so we can start doing that stuff. We do need some tools, so I mean, we do kind of need both. And then I'll probably put my little construction yard somewhere, maybe like over here if I can fit it. It's actually such a random spot for a hitching post. Let's maybe just put this like over here or something. And then I could probably put something here. Oh, I'm so dumb. I completely forgot about my tavern. So I can't put that anymore. I guess my tavern might go here. That's also kind of a good spot. Yeah, we do have a little bit of money. I wouldn't mind, like, can I get apples at least? That's 133. This I'll get more apples just because it costs more. So let's definitely get those planted. And let's start investing a little bit of money. I think we have enough workers on there. Let's just free up a couple. Have one unassigned. And let's see how much dressed stone we have. We have 39 already, so that's going to go pretty quickly. Should be able to sell quite a lot of things. Are we selling dressed stone? I thought we were exporting. Yeah, they should be. I guess we'll see. We do have our lime kiln, so I could get that going. I also need to build this thing because I do need to get some clay roof tiles. So let's build this. Actually, I don't think I can. I need some more planks, don't I? Shoot. Okay, so we got 2 workers on there. We have enough timber. Let's get somebody on our saw pit quick. Just so we can start getting some of that. I could upgrade this once I get some planks. Yeah, we have a lot going on. I don't know what I want to make this. I really, really don't. Honestly, I might demolish them both and just get one big yard, but that would be so unnecessary. I'm going to get some pears. So what's nice, this gives you a high yield of pears, but takes 4 years to reach full maturity. This takes 3 years. Yeah, I don't know. But you get a higher yield. Yeah, let's get some pears. Why not? Costs a little bit more, but I think it'll be worth it. And then we do have some nice vegetable gardens that we could do. Get some carrots. These are looking pretty healthy. And these are decent sized plots as well. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of stuff to build. Okay, so that'll take a little bit of time. I think a construction yard would be quite necessary. So this is kind of ready to go. Let's get some wooden parts first. And this is kind of new. You can do like 1, 2, 3. So that's the priority rating. So if you did wooden parts and you go to advanced production limit, if you limited this up to 20, let's just do that. If you put it to 20, once it reaches 20, then they would start producing shields, basically. So then you limit your small shields, that to 20. And then if you had this picked as well, once that got to 20, then they'd start making large shields. So it's just a lot more customization. It really just works out nicely. So let's take all of that. We don't need shields yet. We probably don't need a whole lot of wooden parts either. So let's actually limit this to like 10 maybe. Actually, we really only need 6. Yeah, let's actually tick that as well, just so we can start making some shields after that. And then I think we'll limit that to like 20. So we can actually use this. Let's do wooden parts first, and then once they're done that, we can build our construction yard and then make some large shields. That works out quite nicely for us. We do have an extra worker to put somewhere. That seems to be growing quite well, so let's actually get another worker on there. Charcoal. How are we doing with charcoal? You know what? We're actually selling a lot of stuff. So I could probably even benefit from another worker here. We're making quite a bit of money. Let's maybe do some cabbages on these. And some carrots. Get those kind of planted. They're working on that. Yeah, this is actually amazing. We're going to have a lot of little... You can kind of see them. Little trees in here. There's going to be big, beautiful apple trees one day. Love it. So we have 9 months of food, 13 months of fuel. Doing very well with that. This would have worked out a lot better if I had it closer to here. And I still might. I'm not going to lie. I still might kind of move it. This is such a random spot for this thing. Honestly, could I fit my tavern in here? That would look way better. Oh, I totally maybe could. I'm going to move this thing. This is just such a terrible location. All right, you know what I'm going to do instead? Let's get them back. I'm going to build one or build another one. And then I can kind of just delete it once the time comes. So let's move these. I can maybe just put those like there. Something like that. And then our trading post can go literally right there. Like that makes so much more sense. It's right next to the granary and storehouse. I like that quite a lot more. Well, let's set that to highest priority just so we can get that done. That'll just be so much more efficient. And then honestly, I might just move these somewhere. I'll probably still put my construction yard there unless it would fit here. That'd be kind of cool. I don't overly know if it will. We'll have to kind of see. But I'm just going to move these anyway. Just move those over a tiny bit. I don't know. Just if I could. Yep, right there. That's fine. Okay. And then we can delete this once the time comes. Our marketplace I'll probably still put there, but may have to just adjust the size of that. So let's just do that. Wouldn't mind that. I also need to upgrade this too. Let's get that built. They're working on that. That's excellent. And if we have a little bit extra money, I wouldn't mind getting an extra ox or two. I don't think I have the space, do I? Let's maybe upgrade some of these. Honestly, that's probably a pretty good idea. Okay, we got 67 dress stone. That is beautiful. And this actually might... Oh, I don't know. Do I want one worker on here in like a storehouse? Maybe have its own storehouse over here? That might actually be pretty useful. Let's just build a small little storehouse right there. And then I can just hire one worker and they'll just collect all that stuff there. It'll keep this nice and empty. And then they can just go right next door. I think that will be perfect. Then I can collect lime kill and all that stuff. Okay, our trading post is done. Let's take these workers off of here. Let's get them on here. First of all, let's get our livestock over here. Let's take our livestock off here. And then we can actually just demolish this. We do have some stuff we need to collect, but that shouldn't take too long. Let's get a couple workers on there. We have our horses ready to go, and then we can just immediately... Yeah, I think it saved our settings, so I think we're good. We can start selling a lot of stuff, so that's beautiful. Are we trading a charcoal too? Looks like we're good there. Yeah, we just need more workers on here, honestly, so let's get another one. Could maybe get a third horse as well, so let's do that. This just makes so much more sense. Everything's right here. We gotta collect all that stuff, so hopefully we can do that. Okay, we just had another family move in. Where do we want to get them? This is a nice little lot as well. I might get a vegetable garden once we do get some money. Oh man, we need planks. What's going on here? Let's actually get somebody in our logging camp. I wouldn't mind having some more timber coming in. We've actually done a lot of work on that hill so far. That looks beautiful. All of these are ready for vegetable gardens as well. These are actually very good plots for the vegetables. So we should be able to, like, look at all that. We're going to get a lot of nice little carrots and stuff. That'll be fun. Hopefully somebody else moves in. Having a couple more oxen might actually be kind of nice. Let's collect that last little stone. Look at it. It says 1 and it shows 1. That's beautiful. That's what I want. Like, that was like stronghold. If you had 1 bow or 5 bows, you can actually see that you have 5 bows in your granary. Or your, what do you call it? Little place you put weapons. Like, it was just so cool. Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit more timber faster, hopefully, and then we can get some planks. I might even limit this to like 15 just so we can get some now. We should have some wooden parts, do we? We got 60 wooden parts. Okay, or 6 wooden parts, sorry. We should be able to get our construction yard pretty soon here. And we even have some shields now. So that's actually pretty good. I can get our blacksmith working on some spears. Oh, I love that it doesn't default anymore. So we're actually need tools first, which we don't have any. Oh gosh, okay, we need to do a couple of things here. Let's get our bloomery and put it like maybe like even right here might be fine. I could have put it maybe back here, but maybe still could. Yeah, honestly, that's just fine. That's a nice little spot. So if we definitely want to collect iron. And then, yeah, they'll kind of go all the way over there. I thought about maybe doing the same thing, but I think I'll just mine it. We need to get this thing going. I also need to upgrade my church, which this thing... Oh, gosh. Okay, we got some planks now, at least. So we should be able to get a mine. Let's maybe put it as close to here as we can. And then I can just take a sweet little road, go to there. Looks pretty good. Now we're starting to get some money, so let's start spending some of it. This one, like I could probably... What could this be? Vegetables or something? I don't know. Looks like a nice little spot for that. These are good for carrots. This could probably be good for some vegetables. These would be good for orchards as well as vegetables, just to kind of mix it up. Maybe a chicken coop on the end, maybe. These are all also looking pretty good, so let's do some nice big orchards there too. Maybe one there. And then they'll at least kind of just be ready. So let's get some chicken coops over here. I wouldn't mind having a little bit of eggs coming in. Yeah, I love that. And most of these are kind of ready to go. So let's get some stuff. Let's get some carrots. Let's get some apples. Some carrots. And most of those will be ready to go soon. And then we should be basically have unlimited food soon. This is growing very fast. Like how much? We have 326 mushrooms and 100 left to collect. It's still growing. Very, very nice, honestly. I like that. So let's get some cabbages there. What else could we get? Maybe some apples. Let's keep spending money. Left, right, and center. Some cabbages. Mix it up a little bit. That should be really nice. This is a very unconventional town, but honestly, it's kind of just what needs to happen. I don't have a whole lot of room here, so looks pretty good. Let's actually check our opponents quickly. Let's see what they're up to. They're a little bit more by the book, it looks like. Just build along the King's Road. Keep it nice and simple. I don't know what's going on here. That's, I don't want to say it looks good. Doesn't look terrible. Let's go over to Team Blue. And this actually looks a little bit cooler. We got a nice little path going there. Very, very nice. I think I'd like to take this region maybe first. Just like they got rich clay and rich fish. So that could really benefit us, honestly. Probably make quite a bit of money, and they probably have quite a bit of money already. I just love this little build on top of the mountains. Looks very, very nice. I'd love to upgrade this, so let's maybe work on that soon. Let's get some lime kiln quickly, just so it's kind of over with. Let's get maybe like 30 of it. Just because I think we'll need like, we need 10 for right now, and I think we need 20 for level 3. So I think that'll be good. And we'll also need to get a little clay furnace. So I suppose that could maybe go here. Why not? So I'll have a bloomery there. Hitching posts, maybe get another ox. And then we got quite a bit of space. Upgrade these. And we are just building a lot of things. So we have enough planks. Let's get our construction yard now. So honestly, it doesn't even cost any extra workers, because the extra one I had for building, I literally just put them on it. It just works. It just makes so much sense. So this, you can put it anywhere you want. I think I'll probably put it like right there maybe, or maybe I do really like it like that. Let's put it right there. Beautiful little spot, and honestly it's pretty central. And once we upgrade this, that'll just go super fast. That'll give us an ox cart. We can put a couple of oxen on there, so let's maybe keep buying them. Firewood is doing pretty well, so yeah, we are kind of cruising along. Let's speed it up a little bit. We do have some extra living space, which I could maybe expand on a little bit. Let's maybe upgrade some of these. Some of these little houses that we got nice and close. I love making room for extra expanded living space. Like, that gives us so many extra families that we can get. We got lots of... Get some cabbages there. A couple of chicken coops here and there. Yeah, we should be able to get a lot of vegetables and stuff, all of that. So, happy with that. Yeah, we'll get mortar. We need to start working on clay soon. That isn't quite done. We need to get those done. Like, what's taking them so long? I think having our construction post will really help. I could probably even get a couple of workers on there. I thought of maybe putting it here, but I think what I might do now is get my tavern in here if I can fit it, which I totally can. Is it bad to have a tavern right next to a church? I don't know, maybe not. They don't have to sell ale. Maybe they'll sell like milk or something. We will have some milk, so we're getting lots of money. That's just looking amazing. I might even get another worker on there. Let's actually see. We got 20 dressed stone. I think everything's pretty well taken care of. Let's join this workshop. Shoot, we don't want to make any more wooden parts. Yeah, we got lots of shields. We definitely need to start making some weapons or something. Like tools. We're out of tools. So that's definitely the next thing we do. Let's get them mining. Let's get 2 workers on there maybe. Just so we can start getting quite a bit. And then our storehouse could probably use... Yeah, that's in the red. So we definitely need to get a couple more workers on those. Who could be free up? Like, we got lots of stone. We've made quite a bit of money. Maybe free up a worker there. And maybe even there. Let's just kibosh all of this. This needs maintenance anyway. So honestly, let's just get as much mining as we can done. Our bloomery's not even done. And let's get this thing done as well, just so we can get them working. Because that should speed up the process. Check this thing out. We have enough mortar now. We just need roof tiles. But I think I'm going to prioritize iron first. This is shrinking and pretty much emptied out. I guess we might as well wait till it's 0. 1 left. Let's make sure it's at 0 for us OCDers. 0, there we go. Let's take them off, and that actually helps out a lot. Let's get storehouse and granary taken care of. They definitely need extra help. And having a couple more oxen might be nice. Let's see, we got 1 on there. Let's upgrade that. We'll have a couple of those. Yeah, having some iron coming in will definitely help. We also have 35 herbs, so we can't forget about those. Got lots of herbs. Let's maybe sell the rest. Got our trading post right there. Herbs is right here. Oh, it's a minor trade. That's kind of nice. So let's keep maybe like 5 just to keep people nice and healthy. And we can kind of sell the rest of them. And we've even had a few families move in, so I think we'll get that under control. And they should be able to make tools pretty soon. Let's do this. Let's keep our tools at, it's funny that they need maintenance, but they're the only ones that can make tools. Let's keep our tools at 20. And then after that reaches 20, we can go to our spears. And we can set that to 20 as well. So that is pretty necessary. Raiders come in 145 days. So we need to get them nice and healthy. What we could do, and what would really benefit us, is to try and take some brigands. So we got 2 over here, 1 over here. I might just go for like, what's closest? Maybe you? Let's maybe go for them. Honestly, right now might be a pretty decent time. It's almost winter. Let's rally them. Let's just walk standard ground and let's go see if we can get into some trouble with these guys. Maybe line up like right there. See if we can get into some trouble, get some money maybe. And hopefully with the treasure we can buy some mercenaries and then they can take out the rest of them. That's kind of my hope. We're making so much money, so that is actually amazing. Got lots of stuff to build. Our construction yard is now complete, so I think let's get them their own ox. And just 1 worker, honestly. And now we can completely drain our unassigned families. So where do we want to get them? I think what we could do is start getting some clay. That would be a good start. And then this thing should be done. And then we can even upgrade our church. Yeah, these guys should be able to build things a lot faster for us. Hopefully get that stuff upgraded. And it's literally a dedicated builder. Like, that's all they do. It's kind of amazing. Except for right now, they're plowing by hand. So honestly, I might actually get... What could we do? Maybe a worker that isn't... Like, who lives here? I think let's... They work as a trader. So let's reassign them to our construction yard. And then if we go to these people, builder. Where do they live? Okay, they live here. So the top one, let's reassign them to be a trader. That's a little bit less important. These guys will literally just be dedicated to building. I like that a little bit better. Like they're just chilling, so they should be able to get lots done. Okay, we got enemy units spotted. Oh, we're close. Look at this. Wow. Okay, so let's go shield wall. And we have our first little fight, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you think's gonna win? I'm putting my money on my own guys, obviously. Look at that shield wall. That's fierce. Pointy spears. And that was the world's worst charge. So we're off to a good... This is the most pathetic fight I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. I don't think anybody's hit each other yet. Somebody hit somebody. There we go. Getting a little bit more involved. I think they're giving ground, so let's push forward. I feel like they're leading us into a trap or something. They have like a Gutenberg forest or something. Gutenberg? Am I saying that right? The Battle of the Gutenberg Forest. The Romans versus the Gauls, I think it is. Somebody correct me. But I don't think that's the case here. We're doing pretty good. Can you imagine a Roman DLC for this game? Oh my gosh. That just like blew my mind a little bit thinking about that. And you could do like, yeah, Roman times. Obviously we're in the medieval times now, but like, oh, just anything. The Bronze Age. Obviously chopping down trees might be hard. Oh, this is so cool. We're doing pretty good. Let's check out our numbers. They are at 13, so we've actually done some pretty good damage. It shouldn't last too much longer. I don't even think we've lost a man. That makes me happy. Get in there, men. Take him out, hit him in the knee. Spit on him, kick him. Poke him in the eye. Pick his nose, fling it at him. What are we doing here? Oh my gosh, the curse is like off this Okay, so they got 8 guys. We took them out quite swiftly. I'm just going to rush in and take that. And then hopefully it gives us enough money in our treasury to buy some mercenaries. That is my hope. Let's see what we got. 107. That's not bad at all. What do we got for mercenaries? Yeah, honestly, let's hire these guys. Let's get our own guys back to our town. They did excellent. Didn't lose a single man. I am very, very happy. Let's go over here and see what else we got going on. They're in the same region, so I'll probably swoop down, take all of these out. So let's run in. Get one unit there, and then the other one I'll probably just go for these. Oh, we got another bandit camp too. Whoa! They're gonna start coming at us, so I think I might actually run away. Let's run them back to this unit, and then we can just attack them. It's like running to the teacher for help. Yeah, there we go. Should be able to take them out. That's beautiful. I might actually just use this unit so they don't have to go as far. Yeah, we could take them out. That's perfect. They went the long way around. Let's grab that. Let's send that to our treasury as well, because honestly we are doing quite handsomely with our regional wealth. So let's just send these guys there. You can go for that. And then our own guys can just go back home again. Okay, perfect. That worked out nicely. We do have, see, look at this, 1 assigned families. I may even get them on there, but we don't need to. Let's get them on clay. Do we have clay? That needs maintenance. Oh man, is our bloomery? Yeah, we need somebody on our bloomery, so let's do that really quick. And this actually works out really nicely. Hopefully our storehouse can collect that stuff fast enough. Yeah, we actually have some iron here, so they should be able to just go next door. But now we can start getting some stuff. We have 37 iron ore, so we can start getting some iron slabs. Start making some tools, so that'll help a lot. And we have a few things that we need to build still, like our tavern. We actually have a decent amount of money. I wouldn't mind. We don't have any room for like cows at all. This is crazy. I could maybe put them here, but they'd hate me. You ever seen a cow walking up a hill? Not even in here, so I don't really have room for cows. Sorry, guys. I don't know if it's happening. Could maybe put them like over here, but this is just so stretched out. That just wouldn't be very ideal. I could maybe put them in here, but I think our tavern looks pretty good there. What I might do, let's make our level 2 houses happier. So we will need, what am I doing? Malt house. We'll just need a brewery. So let's go to here and let's start importing some malt. We have quite a bit of money, so I think if we did that, it would be fine. Let's set this to about 20. And yeah, we can start importing some malt. We're not going to be importing any animals, so I think we can afford to do it. We'll get malt, and then we will just get one of these houses as a brewery. I wish we had more houses like this. Should I demolish these and get like smaller ones? I don't know. I think to my memory, I couldn't get any backyard extensions, so I may be stuck with this. Let's get a brewery and call it a day. Then we'll also need somebody at our tavern, but that's fine. And then this one, I'll just get them doing something. I don't know. We'll see. Garments. Gotten some garments might be nice. We just spent a bunch of money. I would imagine that's malt. Yep, it is. So we can start making some nice ale, some mead. Actually, they just added something to the game. I'm curious what it was. Mead, I think, or cider. I think it's mead that they just added. Obviously, animal feed is new. Yeah, I like that for sure. Woodcutter's Lodge. Oh my gosh, we should, okay, these guys are back. Let's quickly disband them. Let's go check out these guys. They're fighting. These guys are probably fighting as well, so they both got into a fight at the same time. So let's see who wins first. Where is everybody? What the heck? Oh, they're fighting down here, so they're fighting at the same time. Got them taken out. Let's go collect that really quick. They got that. Let's go collect that. Send it to our treasury. Let's just start building up our treasury so we can get a sizable army. Let's get these guys and probably go for this one next. Go for that. You guys can go collect that. I think I'll have to pay them again, but I think it'll be worth it. I don't hate it, so let's collect that really quick. Can you collect that? There we go. Attack them now. So yeah, we can take them out and then they'll go for that. And then all of the bandit camps should be taken, which makes me very happy. And then honestly, I might be able to take a region if I wanted. That might be kind of nice. Let's see what we need for this. We literally just need roof tiles now. We have plenty of planks. We're even getting a little bit of tools as well. So things are turning up. Looking pretty good for us. We have 20 weapons? What? I'm not seeing 20 weapons. Oh my gosh, what? I have 93 large shields. Wait, that was glitched. Am I going crazy? Yeah, that was in another region. I think that was like this one. Maybe that's what they have. Is that glitching? Oh my gosh, I can see what they have. That's new. That's completely new. So they got lots of roof tiles, which checks out. I can't see how much money they have, but I can see the resources, which is kind of cool. Currently showing total goods stored. Wait, what the heck is happening? I don't know what's going on. Also, this bridge is doing crazy things. Somebody is getting fired. That bridge is doing some wild things. So let's, they're going for that. These guys can go collect this now. Don't have to pay for them a third month. Collect that quickly. Lots of money in there. And then I think the only other one is this. Let's get them up the hill. Perfect. And it is now winter. Oh, they chased us around. So let's just go collect this and then we can fight from the high ground. Collect that really quick. Actually, what I might do, let's collect that and then just disband them. Keep them around and then I think they'll build another bandit camp. So that's kind of just a free one and then we don't have to fight them either. Even though they're mercenaries, didn't really matter. Okay, so what do we need here? We got 6 available living space. Having some more oxen might be nice. Oh my gosh, we have so many things we need to build. Like these small stables. What are these guys doing? Dropping resources, gathering. Where's our ox cart? He's a builder. I don't know where the ox cart is actually. Actually, this is kind of cool. This is what is actually necessary. So if you guys get this far, this is all the stuff that they are collecting. So we have timber so far, so our ox cart will come pick that up. Enemy unit spotted. Oh, I think that's that leftover one. So you can kind of limit this. So timber, we don't need a whole lot. Let's keep like maybe 10 timber at all times. I don't know. Planks we can do, like if we're building a castle, obviously you want these higher. Planks will do about 20. Dress stone will do maybe 20 as well, just to kind of have some around. Rubble stone, just like 10, just so we have a little bit stored. Mortar, 30, just so it's ready to go. Actually, that reminds me, I could probably take them off. Roof tiles, 20. Wooden parts. I don't think any, actually, so let's just do 0 or take that off. Iron parts, 0. Tools, we can keep maybe 5 around. And that is all the stuff that they will store. So obviously that keeps them kind of busy for now. But once they have all that stuff stored up, then that's where the magic starts happening. And they can build a lot faster. Let's go to our lime kiln, take them off. I think we have 30 mortars, so that's all we need. So that frees up a family. In fact, I may even put them... we could get that going again. Let's get another worker on our construction yard,
Carry this alone.
just so we can build things a little faster. And now that I'm thinking about it, these guys probably need a well. Which we got, yeah, we got a little bit of space here. Let's build a well there, why not?
Bring this here.
Won't hurt anybody. We got a storehouse here, so I could get them back on there once we get that going, but yeah, I think right now we're kind of just hoping to empty that out is kind of the plan. We currently have 51 iron ore, so basically just need to make some more iron slabs, making some tools, so that's good. So we actually have a decent amount. Let's just have one worker on there. What's this guy doing? Oh, they're coming for... They're going on a journey. Where are they going? I think they may be attacking these guys. Where are they? Oh, they're over here. So I don't know really what they're doing. But I'm sure we'll find out. They got some retinue out just in case. Sending the cops after them. We got 2 extra families here. What do we want to do with them? We also have 2 on our clay, which we have quite a bit of clay as well. We don't necessarily need that many. Let's just put 1 on there. Let's get some on our clay furnace. And then I think we should be able to upgrade our church right away. Let's do that. Where else could we get somebody? We have lots of planks. Let's free them up. Logging camp we could do more of. And our woodcutter's lodge is still working. I don't really know where to get an extra worker. I guess just a... Yeah, I don't know. Let's get this going again. It needs maintenance, but that should be fine. Okay, I probably have some ale. I don't have any ale. Where's my brewery? What are they doing? Are they... They should be making some. Oh, you have to actually select it. So now I can make mead. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to look at this. So we have apples. We can make cider. Oh, I love this so much. Requires refueling, so I think they'll take care of that automatically. So you have to actually select them. They don't automatically do it anymore. So ale from malt. Obviously, that's our... And then we'll do mead. We don't have any honey. But we do have apples. So we could do ale. Set that to maybe like 20, I guess. And then cider. Oh, I love this so much. And then set that to like 20. And then I think all of it can be sold at our brewery. That's so cool. It's just more like ale was the only thing that was so expensive. But now you have more ways to make different like drinks to be sold here. That's so cool. Let's maybe upgrade this quickly just to have it done. There we go. Now we can start doing some stuff. We even, I don't think we have any apples, but we will definitely be getting some. So yeah, as long as we start making ale first. So I think they're working already. Look at that. Crafting, transporting. Oh, that makes me so happy. So we're going to make ale and then cider. I think I'd like to make mead. We'll need some honey first, but eventually. Do we have any other? We kind of don't. I wouldn't mind some apiaries or something, but yeah, they're kind of set up for other things. I cannot tell you what these guys are even doing. Like, are they building anything? Flattening ground, constructing. Okay, now they're building some things. I think they were just gathering things, maybe. Yeah, transporting. We at least have some tools now, so I think we'll be able to work faster. And some roof tiles would be nice. We should be able to... I think we're making... Yeah, we got 6 roof tiles. So pretty soon we'll be able to upgrade our church. And that will be a big project for them. We are almost there. Okay, there we go. We can officially upgrade our church. Let's build this thing. Oh, I'm so excited. So let's set that to highest priority, just so we can get that done right away. I really want to get that tier 3 church. Another family just moved in our joiner's workshop. So that will help them out a lot. There's just so much more stuff for them to do. I love it. So let's actually take wooden parts off. We don't need to do that anymore. We should have quite a bit of... Oh no, we got a decent amount of shields. We might as well just pause this. I don't know. I'll just keep them working. This will start filling up. But yeah, we should be able to get our spears pretty soon. Once we get to 20 tools, which is almost, yeah, we're actually at 20 right now. So now we can start building an army. Food is doing amazing. Got some carrots, cabbages. Can you make like carrot juice and sell it at the tavern? That's what I want to know. I think our next worker will go on here. We already have some ale. Don't have any cider yet. But I imagine that will be coming. Once we get some apples. Has this grown at all? Yeah, these are grown a little bit. Got some apples coming in. We got apples there. That'll give us cider. And we got quite a bit of timber. Let's actually upgrade a few houses. That's still ready for something. Let's start upgrading some of these. We are going to have lots of ale and cider to go around. So we can definitely start upgrading a lot of these. We need to start getting some garments so we can actually upgrade some of these houses to tier 3. Beverages will be taken care of, but garments will struggle a little bit. As long as we can make enough money to maybe buy a little bit of garments, we should be able to upgrade some of these houses. But we'll see. Getting a cheesemonger would be kind of cool. Look at this. We get our... And this is kind of new. They start putting, like, as they're building it, they put little scaffoldings around it. And little ladders going up to those. It's so cool. And obviously it keeps climbing with how tall it gets. They put more and more layers. Like, it's so cool. Watch, they'll put another layer up here, I think. They already got their ladder up there. Put this little lift up. So that is brand new to the update as well. Little aesthetics as they build it gets added. As well as you can see kind of the materials better. Like, they got their clay tiles laid out there. They're mixing things. Like, look at this guy mixing this stuff. Oh, it's actually a cool little animation there. And then you also have your stone and your planks over here. It's just so cool. Like, this lady's chopping some stone, getting it ready. It's just like way cooler. They did such a good job. You can already see your tier 2 or your second tier of scaffolding there. I love it. Absolutely love it. I need to get another worker in here. So obviously that's pretty priority right now, actually. So if I could free somebody up, that would be kind of nice. Do we have, yeah, we got 44 rough stone. Let's get somebody off of there and maybe on our tavern. And maybe keep a little bit of overstock. That will make us a lot happier and hopefully people will start moving in. Yeah, we definitely right now we need beverages and fruits and all that stuff, so should be taken care of soon. We also have our ox cart, which is brand new. Look at this guy. He's transporting some timber. I love that. It's just so much faster. Instead of just taking one at a time, you can put a bunch of stuff on there. And that's probably how we got all this stuff over here so fast, is our ox cart. Absolutely amazing. Like, look at this. They're mixing it. This guy's making stuff out of it. I think this is the mortar that they're mixing. That's so cool. To put in between each stone. Look at this, like, oh, this is amazing. What a game. Absolutely love it. So this church won't last too long. Obviously, I want to build my tier 3 one as soon as we can. To keep our approval rating rising even more. Absolutely love it. You know what I could do? I'm kind of curious. Let's go to commodities. If we bought some clothes, would that bankrupt us? Pretty much. But it would make us quite a bit happier. Let's just order like 5. If we could just keep a little bit around, just enough to keep our approval rating higher, I think that would really benefit us. Might be able to upgrade some houses as well, so hopefully that works. I wouldn't mind some planks again. We're completely out of those. Got some more of these. I'm going to order another ox and maybe upgrade that once we can. But yeah, having some more oxen would definitely help. Can't wait to see this thing built. I love it. So as of right now, I think we have enough lime kiln. Enough. Well, we'll need some more dress stone, obviously. Roof tiles should be good as well. We got lots of those. And we might be able to build our tier 3 church pretty soon here, I think. How are we doing? So we got lots of iron ore. Iron slabs are doing pretty good. We should have... Yeah, we got a sizable army here, so that's looking good. That should be able to defend us at least. So let's maybe get another unit of spearmen. Yeah, tools are kept at 20. That's really good. Got way too many wooden parts. Let's make sure we're not getting any of those. But yeah, we got some shields. I think they're still working on that. But yeah, we are out of planks, so that is an issue. But that is being solved. Look at this church coming up. That's so cool. Can you imagine a tier 4 church? Oh my gosh. That thing would be absolutely massive. I think they'll probably expand the space that you need to build it even more than that. But how do you really do that? Because like if you just want a tier 1 church and you just got a giant fence around it, wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. I think eventually they will start adding like what you want right away. Like if you just want a tier 1 church, I don't really know, because obviously you have to upgrade it. Who knows what maybe like a small church, a large, medium church, large church. That would be kind of cool. Like if you plan on building a bigger one. Yeah, there you have it. We got our tier church ready. Oh my gosh, we actually need more than I thought. We need 25 mortar, which we have 20 of. Bandits are coming. I just need a little bit more mortar. Let's see where the raiders are coming from. Coming from there, which probably won't reach us. I would imagine they're probably going for Team Blue. But if I wanted to fight them, I think I could probably get some... I could get them... I don't know if they'd be able to win. So expensive. Where is that? Yeah, they'd come from there. So honestly, I might just let them fight them. It's not the end of the world. Obviously, I'd like to get that influence, but I think we'll just have to let them fight them. I don't think the mercenaries that we can hire will be good enough. So we'll just leave it be. Okay, we already have some ale stock for these beautiful, beautiful people. We got some beverages. Do need some garments, but that should be coming soon. Oh, whoa. It's March. We need to get somebody on our mushrooms. So anybody we can free up for that. This is now done. I think I'll just get one worker on there. And then that kind of gets somebody on our forager hut. That's great. It kind of gets to the point where it's like, okay, you have your hunting camp. It's not doing a whole lot. I mean, we are getting quite a bit of pelts and a little bit of food, but it's like, is it worth it? Should I just take them off of there and get them somewhere else? I don't know. But what I do know is we need to get our approval rating higher so more people will move in. And this is kind of helping. We'll get garments in. That will obviously help at a cost. But we also need to get this going. What's important here? I don't know. Let's just collect all of this iron. There's only 31 left. So let's get as much of that done as we can. Clay. We have enough roof tiles. Like what more do we really need? So let's free them up, I think. We don't need any more. Actually, do we have clay? We got a little bit left. Yeah, I don't know. Let's do maybe... Where else do we want to get some workers? Let's get this going again. I wouldn't mind making a little bit more money. Get our well here. Let's upgrade that. I also need some more lime kiln. Or some more mortar. How much do we have? Currently have 20. We also need a bunch more dressed stone. So let's sell that up to 50, I believe we need. So if we have 50 of it, that would be perfect. So let's get up to that. And I don't think we're selling anything else. What else do we need for a tier 3? We have enough roof tiles, so that's basically all we need. Fulfills level 3 church requirements for burgage plots. I might be able to upgrade some of these soon. If we get some garments and fruit, that would help out a lot. Let's see, do we have any apples on here yet? Got some real ripe ones. Wait, hold on. In the comments, tell me, as for all eternity, So we all know, is it ripe when it is red? Or it is not ripe when it's green? I don't know what ripeness actually means. Is ripeness when it's like ready? Like when I get a plum and it's nice and soft and it's just like obviously not mushy. Is that ripe? Tell me. Please tell me in the comments. For once and for all of us to know, we need to know right now. Okay, we got a decent amount of rough stone, which is excellent. We need to start making it into dressed stone as fast as we can, which is a slow process, but a process that is coming together. We have 24 mortar. I guess we don't need more than 25. Like, we might as well limit this. I don't know why I have 30. Let's just do 25. Get that to one more, and then there we go. Get 26. That's more than enough. Let's take them off of there. We could probably even get them on here, and that would speed up the process quite a bit. We have enough mortar. We have enough clay tiles. We just need dressed stone now. So that should go by pretty fast. Any spotted? They are still... Oh, there's only 4 guys. What the heck happened with them? I don't... Are they like running? They're literally running away. I've never seen that before. So it looks like they lost that fight, which is quite interesting. How are we doing for trees? We still have lots to chop down. They're doing pretty good with that. Yeah, honestly, I really just need my approval rating to go up. We can almost upgrade this. Should be getting garments pretty soon. We don't have any clothes so far. We should be getting some, right? Clothes, importing clothes. We even have that. Do we even have money? I might even set that to like 10 once we get a little bit more money. I really need to get this going. Clay, we don't need to get at all anymore, and we're basically out of iron, which is awesome. Got lots of tools, making some spears. And then I think we'll be able to make quite a bit of... Yeah, we have a little bit of planks, so I think... Why are we making wooden parts right now? What the heck? Is that glitched? It says we have 69 wooden parts. I'm not even making them. Oh, I totally am. And it's just unlimited, so that explains where all of our planks are going. So even if you take this off production limit... Well, I guess that takes the limit off. Well, I'm just a little bit dumb, that's all. Yeah, let's just make shields. We might as well sell those wooden parts. If it's not too much money. Let's see how much it would cost. 150. I think we'd probably get our money back if we sold all of those. So maybe that's the next thing we buy. We did get another family move in, so I think I'll probably get them on here just so we can get that going faster. Make a little bit more dressed stone. Should go pretty fast. We get our bloomery in full production. Well, that definitely explains where all of my planks went, so that for sure makes sense. Let's upgrade this. We could probably order another ox just for funsies. And we got one worker on there. Should be able to upgrade our church to level 3 pretty soon. I'm so excited. You know what I should do? Now's a decent time. Should I attack another region? I could attack you, Team Blue, and let's see what kind of mercenaries we have. Not the best. I think I'll probably have to wait for a month with some better mercenaries, perhaps. Which might even buy us a little more time. I just gotta like build up some money and stuff like that, so I think that'll be good. And what'll be nice is once I build this, I can start selling stone again, because we just need so much of it right now. Yeah, we're flying through it pretty quickly. We got lots of rough stone, so that's good. And quite a bit of iron parts, lots of tools. Let's check, like, for some reason we haven't updated any of these. Like, what are they even building right now? I'm quite curious. Transporting, constructing. These guys are transporting, and I guess this guy is just, like, frozen or something. Got an unfortunate name, that's for sure. I'm gonna take them off, and then maybe see if I can... Is it, like, glitched or something? I don't know. Oh! Oh my gosh. Durability, wooden parts. That makes a lot of sense. I didn't even see that. So they actually need wooden parts. So that changes things a lot. I do have a lot of them. So if I limited this to like 10 maybe, that makes so much sense. The only way they could have introduced this if they had all of this. So this is perfect. That's such a good idea of them. So let's maybe swap this around. Let's do 1 and then 2. Make sure we have enough wooden parts around. They won't make them for a while, which is good. Maybe I shouldn't sell my wooden parts. I can kind of use those. Perhaps that's why they weren't building things, I wonder. But now they are finally... Oh, you know what? That's why. I was upgrading basically every house I have, so that explains why they haven't got to the other houses yet. Our garments are doing pretty good. Yeah, we don't have the apples to make any cider yet, unfortunately. Small Game is doing amazing. I wonder if they're only eating mushrooms or something. Let's actually check out our charcoal. I bet you the market for it has gone down. Yes, it has. So we don't need to gather that anymore. Let's just take that off. And then we can just make unlimited amounts of charcoal if possible. That'll be good. Haven't made any meat yet. Oh, we get a little bit of clothing, which is nice. That'll hopefully make people a little happier. Yeah, we just need garments, so I wonder if there's any houses we can upgrade. This, I don't really know what I want this to be honest. So let's just do like, apiary is kind of dumb. It'd be kind of dumb to not do a tier 2 building, but I might have to. Like, this could very easily just be... Just gonna keep it empty, honestly. You know why? Because I have the builder living there. So I'm literally just gonna keep it empty, I think. Wait, what? Oh, see, I took them off. Never mind. Somebody else lives there now. I don't know what this person's doing. You're a forager here. So let's reassign you here. Actually, take them both off. Take you, reassign you there. And then we'll put a forager over there. That should be better. We have 81% approval rating. Couldn't even tell you how we get that even higher than that. But, yeah. I don't know. I think, did we upgrade this well? We're currently working on that. But we got a lot of upgraded houses. That's at least nice. We have 60 dress stone. We can officially build our tier 3 church. So let's get that thing going. And I'm kind of curious to see, where's our ox with the ox cart? Over here, they're coming back and they're going to start building that church. So guiding an ox. Yeah, they should be able to gather stuff here pretty fast. So I'm kind of curious to see how fast they can do that. So first they're going to have to kind of tear this down. I wonder if they get some resources by taking it down. It'd be kind of dumb if they didn't like repurpose it a little bit, but...
This is heavier than it looks.
Yeah, they're currently doing it 1 by 1. I don't know where our ox cart is, but should be somewhere. I think it's kind of somewhere just gathering stuff, maybe. Got an ox there. Yeah, I don't really know where it is. Now that we started to build that, I can go back to here and I can start trading this. So now we'll just set this at 0 and we can just start making some money again. That'll be kind of nice. We have a decent amount of timber. I might start upgrading a few more houses. Probably something they can do. Why not? Let's just get a couple of things done. Upgrade that one as well. And then as far as upgrading this, how much do we need? So that didn't change. So timber and planks is all you need, and a little bit of money to upgrade a house. Still need some garments. I may start getting some more. I don't know. We have 18 ale. So even that's not going super fast. Malt we need to buy. So there's definitely a lot of stuff we need to buy. So I think we just bought some malt. So that's as good as it's going to get. We have 41 iron slabs. We have tools. And we have a maximum of spears. So honestly, I might just, we got 8 left. I'm just going to take them off. It's there if we need it, but I'm just going to free up an extra worker and maybe put them on a construction site to build this church a little bit faster. We've already taken 40 stone there, so I'm assuming our ox cart delivered a bunch of stuff, which is super cool. I think they even have little carts of their own they can deliver stuff faster too. So that's like, look how much stuff we've already taken here just with the carts. Oh, there he is. Let's follow him. I'm kind of curious. Oh, never mind. He dropped off the cart there. So maybe they'll go grab something else. Who knows? Yeah, we're making some money again finally. Should be able to build this. We have began the process of deconstructing our church, which I find a little funny because I think the new church looks exactly like this, but just with like an extra section here. So who knows why they don't just keep it up. But I'm not going to tell them how to do their job. We basically have everything delivered here already. Yeah, pretty much done that. So yeah, deconstruction process is pretty much done. The pews have left the building and it has begun. They might repurpose a little bit of it. I'm kind of curious. They might use that a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. 82% approval rating. Could maybe be a little bit better. Most of these houses are deconstructed, so that'll take a little while to get those up and running. And honestly, that might be why nobody's really moved in, because they're all building new houses. Yeah, we just need garments. I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to bump up our garments a tiny bit. Clothes, we can bump that up to about 10 maybe. Just so we can have enough around. Like, let's see, we don't have any clothes. A little bit of ale, but that's about it. And now check this out. So they have just made this a little bit bigger. I think they actually just widen this. That's what they do. So it makes sense that they do that. They did end up keeping this little tower, which is kind of cool. And you just got like, oh, like look how cool that looks. I just love that with the mountains in the background. And obviously this is going to look super cool with this cliff face. I'm very excited to see that. Oh, it just looks so epic. I think it'll look really cool with our tavern right next to it. Again, I don't know if that's a faux pas in medieval times. Who knows? They probably valued it just as much as their churches. We got a quarry. I really just need more people to move in. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why people aren't moving in. We have a really good approval rating. Maybe it needs to be like even higher. But, oh, we're completely maxed out. We're just missing recruits, it looks like. That makes sense. Look at this thing starting to take shape. That's so epic. Got little like arches coming up here and then they'll fill it in with concrete. I also love that some buildings take a little bit longer to construct than others. Like it's not just the same, like what is it? Town to City. That game's super fun and I love it. But some of the buildings just like go up a little bit fast, which is fine. It's kind of relaxing and it just like builds up. But this is so cool. Like if you build a giant castle, obviously it'll take a lot longer. Looks like we are in a drought, which I don't love, but we have lots of food anyway. That's still growing, so it doesn't say it's shrinking, so it might be fine. I honestly would love to get another worker. We just don't have the resources. I'm just going to get one on there. Let's start collecting some mushrooms faster. There's a lot to be collected, and it's growing quite fast, so got to get those emptied out as much as we can. It's actually nuts how many mushrooms we have. Do we have any apples yet? That's my question. No apples. We got lots of carrots and cabbages. These just aren't mature trees yet, so it'll take a little while to actually get something out of that. I wish I kind of told you what its harvest would be. Maybe it does now. I don't see it anywhere. That'd be kind of cool though. Look at this thing starting to take shape. You got this giant church wall on that side. And like, look at the structures in here. That's so cool. Oh, I love that. It's even like interior detail in this thing. That's nuts. That's very cool. Couldn't tell you what this is all about, but it's cool. Maybe some like little mural on top of the ceiling. Ladies and gentlemen, our church is officially almost done. That's like 95%. We just got a couple little finishing touches to put on this thing, and then it is done. Look how sick that looks. Oh man, so many roof tiles on top of there. They don't disappear as they go on the building, which I find interesting, but kind of cool to see them like on the roof tiles. That'd be kind of fun, but this is looking epic. Get your cross up there. Absolutely love it. Look how cool that looks. That's so cool. Okay. Got somebody on our taverns distributing the ale. Entertainment supplies 100%, so we are good there. We can finally upgrade some houses. Look at this. We might as well do as many as we can. Basically just missing a little bit of money to upgrade those, but we can do the rest of those. Like to upgrade these to level 3, I think you might even need your builders here as well, but this thing is literally just about done. Let's speed this up until it's completed. We're gonna have a sweet little fence around it too. That thing is looking pretty sweet. It's September, almost winter time, and I think I'll attack another region if we can. We need to start making some money if possible. So obviously selling stone will really help with that. We got lots of stone we can sell. But only one worker on here right now, so we definitely need to empty out those mushrooms, which we have. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of mushrooms. Our church is officially done. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. I think they changed the roof tiles on it. Is it different? I can't tell if that's a little bit different, but that looks absolutely epic. Oh, that's so sick. I love the gate around it. Can't wait to see what tier 4 churches look like. This thing is absolutely nuts. That's so cool. Right next to the tavern again, looks super cool. Okay, now that we have that, hopefully that boosts our approval rating up even more. We are admired. Passive income burgers plots, level 2, level 3, and level 4 on their influence per month. So hopefully we can keep us nice and happy. Market food variety, amenities, general food variety. I think we just need more like food variety or something. We can upgrade these now. So we might as well do that on any of them that we can do. Got lots of garments and stuff, so those are kind of next to be built. And they're already flying up, so that's looking pretty sweet. Got 2 workers on here. I think I only need like maybe 1 though. Do I need 2 on there? I don't know if I need 2. Let's do 1, and then I'll maybe get this process going a little bit quicker. Let's see. Yeah, we're out of rough stone, so they are actually at a standstill. In fact, I might take 1 off of there and max that out. Just so I can get some stone faster and sell it faster as well. So this is actually empty too. There's 3 families on there that we can free up. Let's get them back on our trading post. And then maybe even we can upgrade a bunch more houses. Let's maybe do that. And some of these can be upgraded too. Oh, it's going to look so cool with our level 3 houses. Very excited for that. We just need a little bit more money. And then we can continue on with upgrading those. Yeah, and every time we upgrade a house, we're actually getting more and more living space as well. Like, I think there's more in here now. What do we get? Can we fit, like... There's 3 families in this house, where I think there was only 2 before, so... Definitely nice. It's better than nothing.
So could I.
I think some of the people from over here are moving into those other houses. Which is kind of funny. You know what? I wonder if... Like, do construction workers not even do anything with this? Like, these aren't being upgraded. They're like... They're still the vegetable gardens. I wonder if I need somebody available to do just that. I don't know if they do just, like, backyard stuff. I think they just do structure, so I may need somebody freed up for that. Let's maybe try that. Let's see. Got some rough stone. That's going pretty quickly, selling it pretty fast. Let's free up just like, yeah, 2 families. We'll see if that helps with all this stuff. I'm actually quite curious to see. Okay, I got lots of level 3 houses built. Then all of these will kind of be next. Why can't I do this? I need planks. Oh gosh. Am I not getting planks right now? I'll set to 15. I'm just going to take that off just so they can make as many planks as we can. And then I may even get another worker on my logging camp quickly. They're putting a decent dent into this. Oh, look at that. We even have... We are a large village. Next settlement, small town. I'm not even a town yet? Oh my gosh. I guess. Yeah, it's just kind of like a village. Interesting. It's kind of cool. Well, now that we have tier 3 houses, we need footwear, a lot of other stuff, grains, which I don't think we'll be able to do to keep them happy. We got the church, so that's kind of nice. Let's upgrade a few more of these. Just gonna need a little bit more money. I think we need some more planks as well. Yeah, having those unassigned people, I think we might be able to get these things done finally. Like, we haven't even be able to... These are vegetable gardens that we're trying to plant. And they're just sitting there doing nothing. I wonder why. There's too much other stuff to build, I guess. Okay, we just had another family move in. We got 2 unassigned. I do still want to just leave them available to do all this stuff. Like, I can't tell you. Honestly, I'm just going to get this stuff done. I don't know why I'm waiting. It's just like kind of glitched out or something. I'm not sure what's going on, but let's just set them to highest priority. Just to get this stuff done, because this is vegetables I'm not getting. That's probably pretty important. Let's get those done as fast as we can. It'll take a little bit of time to get that all delivered and stuff. Currently working on some level 3 houses still. This is level 2. Garments. We need some more garments, so let's just work on getting some more money. We got 4 workers on there, which is nice. 19 stone. I think let's, we got a nice little balance going on here. So if I can keep this number fluctuating, where was it? Rough stone, if I can keep that like kind of going up and down, that means us nicely balanced. That would be pretty good. I think 2 workers versus 4 is a pretty good balance. So hopefully that works good. As far as our iron, we are currently out of iron ore, but we have lots of iron slabs. So that is actually really good, and especially winter, which is nice. We're kind of just waiting on more recruits. I think it might be a pretty good time. We have lots in our treasury. I want to try and attack this region. There's actually a couple of these guys too, depending where they come from. Let's see what we got going on for mercenaries. This is amazing. So we got that one and that one. Let's just see. I'm not going to try and say that. So they're coming from there. And then the other ones are coming from here, I think. So I should be able to get both of them. Oh, that's perfect. So let's hire them. Those guys, hire those guys. They're pretty useless. I'm just not even going to worry about them. So I think we should have a unit coming from there. Yeah, they're coming. Oh, no, shoot. It was this one. That's fine. I might be able to send a unit up. Maybe even my own guys. But I'd love to get that money. Let's send these guys down the hill. And where do they need to cover up? So they're going to come across this bridge. I may just kind of keep them. I got some houses here, hey. I might just like set them up there. And then these guys are coming from here. I'll set them up here. And then I think we'll be able to do all right with that. As far as our own guys, we got some decent numbers. I'm going to go quickly try and take... Make sure guys aren't running. Let's go take this bandit camp if we can. It's getting a little bit glitchy. These pre-release builds don't do so well. Especially the more stuff they add into the game. I definitely understand why they had to put the time into optimizing the game, because they just plan on putting so much into it. Like this whole map is like honestly pretty well optimized. The bigger the city you get, it's a little bit tougher, but it's not bad at all. Where are these guys coming from? Shoot. Well, I can get that at any time, to be honest. Those guys are pretty much in position. We might as well cross this bridge. And then we can get ready to attack. We have quite a bit of workers here that we can get. So I think I could get one on there. Let's actually check out our market. Our granary could probably use another worker. And that's not too bad. Really just distributing all this stuff is kind of what you want to do. I may even get another one on there just to distribute all that food. Because that could be what's holding our approval rating back, to be honest. I never ever think about that, but that's probably what's happening. Okay, they're crossing the bridge. They are just coming up on this region. These guys are going to be busy pretty soon taking them out. I think we could probably get this battle underway. Let's get this thing started. Battle for Inderschlau. That's how I'm going to pronounce that. That's my Canadian rendition of that. So battle for Inderschlau is here, and it is going to be... Where is it? I didn't see it. Oh my gosh, it's way over here. I didn't even count that as a possibility. Okay, so we should just retreat back here, I guess. And oh my gosh, we could literally just defend the bridge. Well, it's just got a lot harder for them. Let's do that. Let's get these guys running. That really sucks for them. I could literally just set up a unit of spearmen and just take them out that way. But yeah, I like that. Let's maybe focus on this guy. I don't know where. Yeah, there they are. Let's charge in. Take those guys out. Speed it up a little bit. Don't need to take too much time. I bet you they have a decent little army here. I don't see anybody yet. But yeah, I don't know. Get these guys just walking. So as far as our little army here, just get them set up right there. I'll probably put a spearman close to the bridge. Doing pretty good here. I actually lost a couple of men, but let's go take this bandit camp. Come on. There we go. Let's send that to our treasury, because then that kind of pays for all of the mercenaries we just hired. Then we can just get them back home. Good work, men. They have not challenged us yet, so I don't know what's going on. If they are going to bring out some guys or what. Might be glitched. I hope it's not. But I think let's get our spear unit right here. Well, you know what? It's probably better off to like do something like this. I usually do this on like every game I play. Let's do a unit there. A unit here. A little noob circle. Why not? Get our archers there, and then we can keep these guys right behind them. You can do shield wall. Every Total War game I do this. I always go to the quarter map. And then they can't like spawn anywhere, so I just put my whole army right here. I just go like across and make like a little noob circle. Best tactic. Perfect for when you gotta defend an entire army, and then you could... Yeah, it's pretty cheesy, honestly. But I do it sometimes. I don't do it anymore. It's been a while, but I used to. Probably still would. So we have an extra family member here. There's oxen everywhere. We have like an ox problem. Most people have like bunny issues. We have ox problems. I may get another one on here. If we could just start flying through... See, that's actually... There's no point, really. Unless I can double our production to 200%, that might actually work. And then it would be worth having that one there. Our market is doing pretty good now. Yeah, this actually is going up a little bit. Public order, lack of administrative buildings. Okay. I know what to do with that. Let's just get a manor. I don't know where to put it. I guess I could maybe just put it like right there. That's fine. Yeah, sure. Let's build it. Let's get that thing constructed. Let's see. Did we finally get any of this done? Oh my gosh, what is happening? These buildings are glitched, I swear. Like, they will not fix them. Nothing's even been delivered to them. Like, I don't know why. Yeah, let's get these guys back. We're currently still winning because they haven't attacked us yet. Oh, are they just gonna suck us dry of all our money? They totally are. Well, I guess we just have to wait 74 days and then we win, but I don't know if we have enough money to pay for all that. This is 140 a month. And we have 2.5 months. I don't know if that would work. Okay, these guys just got back. Let's get them back to work. They did pretty good. Can start selling stuff again. Okay. What else do we want to do? Our church is looking pretty sweet. Oh my gosh, there it is all at once. Okay. Enemy unit spotted. So, oh, that's just raiders. Which isn't ideal, so they're actually coming for our region. We have enough of our own guys, so let's get them out here. We can defend this area. Let's just go standard ground. They are coming right through here, so let's just defend this little area. We got a horse here for some reason. Why on earth would that horse be there? What the heck? That's quite interesting. Yeah, let's get our men out to defend. Here they come, running right through the bunny habitat. And then, yeah, we're still winning this. Nobody's come out to challenge us yet, so we might just kind of take it for free. That'd be kind of nice. Although it won't be free. Okay, we can defend. There we go. Let's go shield wall. And this shouldn't last too long, I would imagine. Let's maybe push forward. There we go. Be able to take them and get a little bit of influence. That'll be kind of cool. Okay, we're doing pretty good with these guys. I still don't think anybody's attacked my other unit, but yeah, numbers haven't really changed. We're doing pretty all right here. Took them out. That's perfect. Took them out. Perfect. Let's take out this one. And that should be it. Come on, take them out. Attack, attack, attack. Beautiful. So that didn't cost us too much. I don't think anybody. So let's just disband them. We got a lot of influence, which is nice. Always good to get influence. Let's get those guys back to work. Yeah, I don't know. They're just not... Wait, what? That's not us, is it? Highlandsweg. Gogsweg. Highlingsweg. Highlingsweg. So they're taking this one, which I find interesting. Team Blue has not made any moves yet. Just for the heck of it, I might just swing a unit out here to take that. Team Yellow is coming out for some reason. I can't tell you why. Did I claim the wrong region? No, I'm taking this one, right? Blue? Okay. So we're good here. I'm gonna... They want to cross... Do I have to like go and trigger them to come out at it or something? I might have to take this just to get more money in our treasury to survive this. We got 45 days. Yeah, we just paid for them again. Let's go take these guys out. Yeah, they haven't challenged us yet, so we might have to... Oh. Why would they be coming this way? I'm nervous. Why are they coming this way? I can't attack them or anything, so... Yeah, I don't know. Couldn't tell ya. Doing pretty good there. Perfect. Let's go grab this money and send that to our treasury. So that should help out a lot, and then we can just get them back. Okay, well, we'll just find out what happens with this. They're going to take Hellingsweg, and then we'll be attacking them next. Honestly, I could just attack them right away, but don't need to, I suppose. Still can't upgrade this, hey? Okay, they have taken that region. There's 37 days left for us to fight them. We shall see. Well, we have our manor house. That's at least done. And we should have a little bit of retinue as well. Let's put them up to the front. And I guess let's... I mean, we don't really need to tax our people, do we? 10% land tax? I just need more people to move in. We need to start making money before we tax our people. Let's just get this over with. There's 30 days left, and then hopefully we'll take it. They might even have some... If we don't kill any of their spearmen, then we'll have them to put them into our own army, so that'll be nice. Okay, approval rating has gone up to 84%, so I think it really helps to have extra workers on your marketplace. If you can't distribute all that stuff, then it is just no good. So that is working quite nicely for us. Getting quite a bit of stone, that's nice, and our new family just moved in. So what I might do, I kind of want to boost this a little bit more. I might put another one on my storehouse just to make this a little bit happier. Because I don't really know what else I'd do with my people. It's officially March. That is almost one for us. I'll just let this grow a little bit, and then I'll get somebody on there. Yeah, right now we're selling quite a bit of stone, I think. Yeah, that's good. Getting lots of dress stone. Got lots of tools. So honestly, we're doing pretty alright. Got tons of planks. And hopefully we can get a couple more people moving in. We got 4 available living space. We're finally finishing some of this stuff, which is insane. That says 100%, but it's just not quite done, which is fine. Yeah, I had to pay for those guys, unfortunately, but we will get this region, which is kind of nice. So not complaining too much. Need a little bit of fruit to upgrade those houses if possible. We have enough money and definitely enough planks. Timber is a little bit low, so I may actually take somebody off of our saw pit and maybe get them somewhere else, probably on our forger hut. 7 days remaining until that's taken care of. We can finally plant some stuff here. And we can even upgrade these if we want. And this one's kind of ready as well. So let's just do, yeah, some apiary. Why not? Just to get a little bit of honey. This is ready to go. Let's maybe do cabbages. Can't believe we're waiting so long on that stuff, but it's finally done. And then we can focus on some other things.
Summer's coming soon.
I may get another one on there. Let's check this out. So running out of fuel. That's officially ours now, I think. Yep, we took it. Thanks, game. Honestly, I might even just keep these guys around and attack the other region. 15 days left with them. I think we need a little bit more money. They're really good units. I'm going to march them over here. Let's actually check this out really quick. Let's go into this one. What? They don't have any money or food. What? What do they have? Do they even have soldiers? I wonder if I can get some soldiers. They got no spears. What is the point? They usually have like a bunch of money by now. Okay, well, I honestly want to say that they were completely glitched out from the start. Like they got no food, which is interesting. We got a fisherman's hut here. Let's put somebody on there. Where is everybody? Okay, well, I was kind of banking on that money, but let's just disband those guys. Definitely don't need them now. And let's see if we can find some unnecessary families in different places, like the church, maybe. That's doing all right. What's this thing? Forester's hut. Yeah, we definitely don't need them there. Clay furnace. We got lots of that. That's rubble. Oh my gosh. What were these people even doing? So that's set to 396. I think maybe the drought killed them a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But let's go with that. Clay furnace. We definitely need to unrubble these poor people. So if we have a saw pit somewhere, that'd be kind of nice to get them on. Two on there. Bloomery's doing good. Yeah, we should be. I can't believe we got no money. Like, what? Where's our trading post? I don't even think they have a trading post, to be honest. Oh, here it is. Trading post. They'll see what the heck they're even doing. Major trades, 512 roof tiles, and they're not selling those. Let's sell those. We need to come up with 80 bucks. Let's make sure we're not like buying food or something stupid. What the heck happened? We're importing rough stone. Stop that for sure. What else can we sell? Charcoal. That market's gone. And we got 4 workers on here for no reason. We're selling firewood, which isn't terrible. So that might at least get us to the point where we can... Yeah, I don't know. We have a ton of shields. Okay, we need to sell something. So let's take a look at what we have. Rubble stone we have lots of. Roof tiles we definitely need to sell, but we need 80 to buy that. Salt we could sell. Clay we could sell. So let's go to crafting materials. So clay, we could definitely start selling that. We only need like 50 of it. Let's sell all that and salt. I think we might have to buy. And the market's actually plummeted from that as well, so that's fine. Charcoal, firewood, so that should get us started. Hopefully we can make some money off of that. And then sell roof tiles. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I thought we were going to get a little bit more money. Our saw pit's over here for some stupid reason. What the heck were they doing? Let's maybe put this right there. Yeah, we got our woodcutter's lodge. That's all decent. We should be able to get a little bit of food. Do we just have fish? And berries way over there. Okay, we got 4 workers on there. We don't need that many. Maybe 1 family. And then that frees up a bunch. So we got 3 on there fishing, which is nice. I miss the days when you had like 1,200 fish in a pond. Those were good days. Yeah, as of right now, we can't like get any money. So yeah, we'll just wait, I guess. We need some planks as well. So let's get that thing built to fix the rubble. Okay, well, back to reality, I guess. of our little town. What could we do here? We have one available family. I think we'll just get them on here. Seems like a good use of their time. Where can we put this extra family member? These can be upgraded. I don't think I can upgrade these quite yet. Missing a little bit of fruit. I wish I would have had those apple trees back then, but they're just planting them now. These look like they'll give some good apples pretty soon. I don't really know where else to get my last family member. I guess maybe just like, we got our saw pit there. I think we have quite a bit of planks. Clay furnace there. I guess just like, I could either put him on there. Let's just put him on here, I guess. Start making some more stone. I might even get another quarry, but I don't need to, perhaps. Definitely don't need to. Another family member just moved in, so we're finally getting quite a bit. Yeah, if we could start making a ton of money, that would be nice. Off of all this here stone. I could make lime kiln, but there's not really any point. Let's get another worker on our trading post. I could probably sell stuff even a little bit faster. Yeah, I could get another horse. Just leave it, I guess. We only have one available living space. So I think I might need to upgrade a couple of houses. There might be a couple that we can upgrade, like that one. That's a good little spot. Get our tavern up and running. That's doing healthy. And honestly, I really just need to... Once we get into a healthy state, I might stop importing malt, and then I can get more money in our treasury. We do have a bandit camp that we can go take. Way over there. And if I can get some weapons over here, I could fill up some units. We're missing a lot of equipment, so... I think we have iron slabs. We have a lot of clay. We have even less money than we did before. How are we losing money right now? We're not importing anything, I don't think. Okay, we're only exporting stuff. I could not tell you how we're losing money right now. But we are, and that's fine, I suppose. To get roof tiles, what do we need? 80? Okay, well... that should be here pretty soon, hopefully. Well, over here, we do have maxed out. So I could get another unit of spearmen. Put them there. That's actually pretty healthy looking. Well, I guess we're not going to have any spearmen anytime soon, so let's get those back. We might even have an upgraded town. Is that this? What town just upgraded? Couldn't even tell you what the heck that was even for. Animal ran away. Family member moved in. I don't actually know. That's fine, I guess. Oh, whoa. Yeah, people are really starting to move in now. I think it's the tier 3 houses that people want to move into. So if we could... yeah, let's expand some of this living space. I think they like moving into houses that are already established. I mean, who wouldn't? Just kind of easier. Let's upgrade that as well. So that'll give us some living space. Make sure we're on the right region here. Let's do one more worker on our storehouse. So many people are moving in. This is kind of crazy. I don't know what to do with everybody. That's maxed out. Don't need anybody on our storehouse because that's just fine. They're cruising along. I guess let's just get one more on our construction yard or something. And then maybe one more on our granary to make that even happier. And hopefully that boosts our approval rating even more. Yeah, we need footwear, a lot of different stuff, so hopefully we can get some of that. We're finally making some good money, so I might start taxing my people. I have 5 available living space, so people will start moving in. Yeah, the more money we can make, that would be kind of nice. Let's start taxing our people just like 10%, just to get a little bit up. We just need an army to be able to take the other region. All we really need. The other thing is we are out of iron slabs, so if we can, it might be nice. So many people are moving in all of a sudden. Let's just get the rest of this iron or mined. And then we can get that completed. And honestly, we're doing pretty good for spears. I'm just going to turn this off. Where's our blacksmith? Spears off. We have to kind of make sure we actually turn it off here. So let's do that. Then we'll only make tools out of the rest of the stuff we have. That's probably a little bit more important than making spears. Yeah, we're making really good money now. So now is definitely a good time to start taxing our people. Our approval rating will start dropping, but I think that's kind of worth it. Yeah, we got some tools, clothes. Yeah, we just need fruit and animal produce to upgrade that. Okay, another family just moved in as well, so we might as well max out one of these. Maybe our storehouse we could max out. Let's keep them nice and happy. So even with our taxation, we're at 76% still. I think that's enough to keep people coming. Even though, yeah, we've got a little bit of tax. That's nice. Let's see how we're doing over here. Okay, we have 266. That is enough to buy a couple of trade routes. So let's definitely buy this. We could start selling all of that. Just get rid of absolutely all of it. Oh, dressed stone went down in price. How's that even possible? What else could we sell? Charcoal, I don't think that really moved. I don't think. Yeah, it's still, even firewood went down. Yikes. Well, I guess let's just sell some of our shields that we have. We have lots of those, and there's no army coming here anytime soon. So let's just, well, actually maybe like 70, just in case we do get some spears made. Highly doubt it though. We don't have anybody on planks. Let's do that. Oh, that's our charcoal kiln. Why do we have 3 workers on there? We don't need that. Where's our fire or logging camp? Oh, way over here. Interesting. What are they even doing? Are they all stuck? Like, I can't even tell you where they all are. You'd think they'd be chopping around here. Forester's hut. Don't need that either. That frees up a lot of people. Okay, so what I might do, I might go take this. Let's spend a little bit of time. Resources, let's go grab this. We'll just get them walking. And then that'll actually boost our treasury a lot as well. More people are moving in. It's crazy how many we're getting now. Where was this a while ago? I don't even know where to get anybody. Like, we're kind of out of buildings. I could get somebody under church. Like, this is what I've always been curious about. Oh, they need rubble stone. Oh, wait. What the heck? Maintenance pending. What do they do now? I need to read this. This might have updated. There might be an actual reason to have somebody under church now. Some workers require upkeep resources such as tools. Okay, this is the maintenance slider. Wait, hang on. Without upkeep, workers may suffer failures ranging from wasted inputs to total collapse in larger structures like mines or churches. The maintenance slider adjusts how quickly upkeep resources wear out, and also what does the church even do? I know they always put dead bodies here, but I don't know what they're doing here. Large stone church provides church access, large stone and hallowed ground for burial. Oh, provides church access. Assigned to grave diggers. Yeah, I don't know why they need rubble stone, but if I have somebody on here, they might like hold church services, and that might actually help our approval rating. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Let's see. Like, that's a big thing. Like, there hasn't been a reason to have anybody in our church. Even burying people, it doesn't affect your town that much. So there's really been no point up until hopefully now when they would have fixed it. It's clearly like oh, put somebody in the church to hold services or mass or whatever, and then that increases your approval rating. Makes sense to me. So hopefully that's the case soon. I could upgrade a couple more houses. I have tons of timber, so I might as well do a little bit of this. Upgrade all of these still. There's no level 1 houses anymore, so that's nice. And get those completed. I still don't know what to do with this. I guess at this point we could probably make it into a vegetable garden. I could make a cheesemonger. I could do whatever I want. Bakery. Let's just do... It seems like such a waste to get a vegetable garden. I guess I'll just leave it alone. I'm kind of curious to see what the cheesemonger looks like though. If we did get some milk. Would be kind of cool. It's completely waste, but I'll just try it. Why not? Okay, let's see. Are we getting any closer here? Getting a little bit closer. Takes a while to get over there, I guess. Let's just line up in our home region. Here they come. Our raiders. So let's see if we can fight these guys. Just charge head on. Don't need to waste any time. Just a big clash. Let's take these guys out. I apologize I haven't had any big scale battles, but it was supposed to be when I took this region. I have no idea what happened. They just completely glitched out, and that might happen with the next one too. Who knows? There we go. We got that. Let's send them up and grab this bandit camp. There we go. Let's send it to our treasury just so we have lots. We have 500. Ladies and gentlemen, now might be a pretty good time to attack. I can't believe how far away that is. That's hilarious. It's just so far away. Okay, let's get these guys back to... Oh my gosh, I'm completely lost. I am lost. Okay, there's our town. Let's get them back here. And then once they get back, I'll kind of assess the situation. Not a whole lot here. I could hire them maybe. But as far as like, we got lots of money and our tax should be doing pretty good. So I think I'm just going to hire these guys since they are such a great unit. And then I'll just get them in this region kind of ready to attack. So we'll just take them, get them lined up maybe in this area, this little field. Maybe even in the trees, hide them a little bit. And then as the months go by, hopefully we can collect some good units. Because right now we don't have like a huge army, but it's probably enough. I don't know. Looks like we can finally upgrade a few houses, so let's definitely do that while we have the resources around. I think we definitely have the money too, so let's do that. Get a lot of these upgraded, and that'll keep our builders busy. Look at this. You can upgrade tons of houses. We're going to run out of money before you run out of money. I don't really know where I was going with that. But let's upgrade all those, and then they will be all tier 3 houses. We can disband them. It's September, so I think these guys are pretty much in location. Let's see what else we got for mercenaries. Oh yeah, let's hire all of them. I think we should be able to upkeep all of them. So let's get all these guys here. We can just put them all right here and then get ready for the attack. Oh, if these guys are coming from here, might as well keep them at the top. And then the rest of them can come this way. Battle should be coming your way in a little bit. Here, finally making some money over here, so I'm going to tax them. Maybe like a 20% just to keep these guys funded completely, if we can. So they're coming up here. Did they go the long way? I guess they can't cross there, so that makes sense. They'll be there in no time. Okay, these guys are pretty much ready to go. We're gonna have to pay... Oh, this is interesting. 290 to pay them. We only have 260. Hopefully we get... What? Oh gosh, I think we might lose some of these guys. This could be interesting. Let's get this thing underway before I change my mind. Let's see what happens here. So we got 2 days left with these guys. Let's maybe close in the gap. Gauntlet's been thrown, and we're gonna... Oh gosh. Okay, so battlefield's up here. That's kind of good to know. Enemies declared. They are bringing out some guys to fight us. Battle has begun, so let's just attack and get this thing over with. And we got some guys in there. Let's attack them. And let's just push right in and get this thing over with. There's nothing better than watching units just like storm a town. That's so cool. A fog in the background. That's so epic. Okay, should be an interesting one. They got 3 units. Let's maybe spread out our guys here. Attack them. I can get our archers up to the side. And here we go. Actually, let's get some guys down here. Maybe flank these guys. Here comes a nice little charge. Charging, men. World's worst charge. Yeah, there we go. We got those guys completely surrounded. They kind of screwed themselves. Should be pretty interesting. Yeah, we're getting some good hits there. So we are doing pretty well. Got them completely surrounded. I might peel off a unit and go attack them. There we go. And now we got them surrounded as well. Perfect. Nice little action shot. Oh, that poor horse. Get out of there, buddy. Wish we nailed him. Melvin. Get out of there, Melvin. Okay, he's made it. He's not dead. I'm going to make sure I have left specific orders not to kill Melvin. Do not kill him. Got our archers getting some side shots there. It's beautiful. Those guys are probably dead. Let's get them in the fight. These guys shouldn't last too much longer. Maybe attack them. Oh yeah, our archers are completely melting them. And we got them completely in the flanks. This is beautiful. Look at that. Let's maybe go like that so we can get some good shots. I need to take care of these guys if I can. Oh gosh. Yeah, let's maybe go attack them. These guys won't last too much longer. Let's maybe zoom in on the action. That's beautiful. They're just dropping like flies. That makes me so happy. Let's get right in here. Okay, they have been defeated. Let's attack them now. Got lots of guys coming in this way, so they shouldn't last too much longer. These guys are completely surrounded. I think we got it under control. What if I... Oh, I think we... Wait, did I lose any units? I don't know if I did. I think I may have gotten some treasury before. I don't know. I might have. I might lose these guys, though. That might be the problem. But the ones that mattered, I renewed, so that's at least good. I'm going to lose them soon. So let's speed this up, get this thing done. We're winning over here as well. That's looking beautiful. Love this bird's eye view. Oh yeah. That's pretty epic. I need to buy a sword. Where should I buy a sword? Does anybody know a good sword place? I honestly, legitimately considered a Kaer sword, but they're like 1,500 Canadian, and I don't even think he makes them anymore. The reason I know is because I asked him. He never replied, unfortunately, but there's definitely lots of cool sword makers. That is a victory, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the comments where I need to buy a sword from. We will see you in the next one. Peace.